How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am DrDelay, and welcome to another edition of me calling games. Of course, me is DrDelay. You can't see me right now, but you can see me right now, actually. As tonight we have the Washington Redskins, the Washington Commies, the Washington Commanders, whatever you want to call them, take on the Kansas City Chiefs. That's pretty much it. We got a good one tonight. Hopefully we got a good one anyway. Again, the Chiefs trending in the right direction. We'll see what they can do going forward. As, again, the Commies, they've been okay. Definitely kind of experiencing a little bit of a slump. We'll see what happens here tonight. Good to see you as always, guys. Appreciate it. Lewis, Draven, George, Giants fan, thank you again for tuning in. MVS coming to the Steel City. Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm sure. I don't know. I heard. I don't know. I think I saw like an article. It might be happening. It might be. It might be happening. Good to see you, George, again. Let's go, Washington. Who is this woman in the bottom right? I don't know. That was really weird. Really weird. I am about to turn on the personalized ads, and we're about to get rid of all that because that is annoying as crap. But yeah, we're just going to ignore that and move on. I'm sick and tired of all that. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. So the Chiefs are favored by 10.5 tonight. Again, we're kind of hopeful that it won't be like that. That's kind of what we're hoping for. Hoping for a good game. Looking at what has happened so far this season. Football team 22, the Arrowheads 2020. Okay, yeah, the Washington football team. Yeah, that's fair. So let's see here. Washington Commies, they won, of course, the week 1, 21-6. Lost against Green Bay 27-18. I did cover that one. They defeated the Raiders 41-24. Lost against the Falcons 34-27. Defeated the Chargers 27-10. Lost against the Bears 25-24. And then lost against the Dallas Cowboys last week, embarrassing fashion, 44-22. So not very effective last few weeks, just for the Washington Commies. MVS has never been that great, but he's one of my favorite likable guy. Yeah, I mean he's okay. I don't know if that's who I wanted. If that's who we actually get, I don't know. I'm going to be a little disappointed, to be honest with you, because we really need a top quality. We need a quality guy that can get separation. I don't think MVS can really do that. All right, for the Chiefs, so far this season, again, they start off 0-2. I think everybody was rejoicing. Losing to the Chargers 27-21, losing to Philly 20-17. They defeated the Giants 22-9, defeated Baltimore 37-20, lost to Jacksonville 31-28, and then defeated the Lions 30-17, and then shut out the Raiders 31-0. So they seem to be back. They seem to be, back doing what they do best. So I don't understand these dang ads. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys hanging out for this one. Hopefully it's a good game. That's all we can really ask for. Again, appreciate you, Giants fan, of course, and of course, Mr. Green. Need the Redskins to pull a huge upset, keep the score close. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of pulling for. I like a close game. Again, it's really, not a big deal whoever wins for me, but I just want a good game. As far as what happened yesterday, well, we're actually not on week 9 yet. Of course, on Thursday, the Chargers did defeat the Vikings 37-10. The Packers over the Steelers. That was really, really a bummer for me. 35-25. The Dolphins 34, Falcons 10, Jets 39, Bengals 38, Patriots 32, Browns 13, Eagles 38, Giants 20. Bills 40, Panthers 9, Ravens 30, Bears 16, the Texans 26, the Niners 15, Buccaneers 23, Saints 3, Broncos 44, Cowboys 24, Colts 38, Titans 14. That's what happened yesterday. What do I have here? I have that. I can look over that a little bit later. Looking at the standings for these teams tonight, of course, the Chiefs, even if they win, they really can't, of course, take full control of the AFC West because the Broncos keep winning and the Chargers won as well. So, again, AFC West looking really good outside, of course, the Raiders. And as far as the NFC East, the Commies, again, just trying to get back to 500. So we'll see what they can do going forward there. Looks like I already had it up. Jeez, again, definitely turning on the ads very, very soon. I'm going to do that after the stream. We're just going to take all that away. I'll go ahead and keep on the, of course, that won't be on your screen, but I will keep this in the background. That way we can kind of turn to that, see what's happening there in I believe it's game 3. Yeah, game 3 there in Los Angeles. Of course, I might cover that game tomorrow. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet. Good to see you, Holden. Appreciate you for tuning on in. Hopefully, again, it's a good one tonight. So far in the poll, we have the Chiefs 60%. If you guys have the Chiefs winning, the Redskins, Commies 40%. So we'll see what happens again. Got about a few more minutes. Feel free again to chat down below. It's definitely encouraged. And of course, definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already. And a lot of competition out there tonight, so we'll see how I do. Hopefully it's a decent performance. That's all we can really ask for. A good crowd in here or not. Regardless, we're going to do the best that we can. That's all I can really hope for. So, yeah, again, the Chiefs favored by 10.5. Hopefully it's a good game. That's all we can really hope for. How are y'all's fantasy teams doing? My fantasy team going to be, my main one, going to be 8-0 if everything holds on like I think it can. So I'm very excited about that. Not the best team in the world, but it's a 12-team dynasty league, I should say keeper league, not really a dynasty league. So doing a good job this year, 7-0, getting back to where I was in the early years of this league. So yeah, 7-0, maybe 8-0 at the end of the night. That'd be pretty nice. Do you have a guy playing tonight? Xavier Worthy. So it would be nice to see him. If the Chiefs score, it would be nice if he had all the scores. Let's see here. George saying hi to Giants fan. I think you should cover the World Series tomorrow. Yeah, it's possible. I really want to do the Penguins game, but it turns out they're going to be a national televised game. Like, well, dang. Because college football, I'm not doing college football tomorrow. I'll be doing it Wednesday, but not on Tuesday. My fantasy effort turned back into a pumpkin. Oh, man, that's tough. Pumpkin mode. Yeah, pumpkin mode is not the best mode for sure. Let's go ahead and duplicate that, and then I'll check. Again, I just had it for the Pick'em, my Pigskin Pick'em here. Let's see, Pigskin Pick'em. Again, I've been falling off a cliff the last few weeks. I'm still in the lead when it comes to the diehards leading here on all that stuff. But when it gets to people I know, I'm actually in second. We're just getting wrecked. Jeez. Oh well, maybe we'll get a little bit better going forward tonight, or next week. We can always bounce back. All right, we're back here in Kansas City. Dan Quinn, of course, his second year, getting to the NFC Championship last year. The Chiefs, of course, the Super Bowls. We're already kicking off here. Is at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and brought down at the 43. That is Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey already getting Washington in some pretty good field position. So we get back right into coverage, and we're seeing the kick. So ESPN, what are you doing? Acting like a Pittsburgh Pirates broadcast where you're missing already 3 pitches or something like that. So Marcus Mariota going to be the starter tonight, as Daniel's still a little shaken up. I'm sure he'll be back very soon. See what Mariota can do tonight, as Mariota is in the shotgun. 1st and 10. First play of the game. Ball at the 43. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight, sending a man in motion. Mariota drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 48 and falls forward to the 49-yard line. That is Deebo Samuel with the catch. So 2nd and 4 coming up. You heard the Jets came back and won. They did. You heard correctly, Holden. They did. They came back and beat the Bengals. Lava Land gonna be hot tonight. Lava Land. Would not know what that reference would be as Mariota's in the shotgun. Mariota hands it off. No, he's gonna keep it on the RPO. He's at the 50 and crossing 49-yard line, brought down around the 48-yard line. That's really close. Did it a little bit back then at Oregon. Hasn't really done it much in the NFL. Was kind of a mobile guy. Most people kind of forget that. Mariota couldn't move, but didn't really do it much in the NFL. So Mariota's in the shotgun, 3rd and inches. They need to get to the 47. They're at the 47.5, handing it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. I believe that is Krosky Merritt. Yeah, Krosky Merritt with the carry, and that is a brand new set of downs. MM8 going to go Volcanic in Missouri. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Nothing. I know nothing there. The Packers came back. Yeah, I know about all that right there. Sadly, Holden, that is true. 1st and 10 at the 45. Mariota in the shotgun. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Deebo. Mariota, play action. Steps up, checks it down to Deebo in the flat. Deebo trying to make something as he shoves the guy to the ground, pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. So a gain of 5 for Washington. How did the Steelers lose? They're the Steelers. The Steelers' elite defense did some amazing things in the second half. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. What they allow? 28 points in the second half. I mean, that is some good stuff. 2nd and 5. Mariota's in the pistol. Krosky Merritt in the backfield. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mariota kind of changing the play here, killing something. Kill. As Mariota's going to hand it off up the middle to Krosky Merritt, and this time not much success as he gets maybe a yard or 2, and that'll make it 3rd and 3 coming up for the Redskins. What's up, DrDelay? You the man. Appreciate you, Raider, but no, you're the man. You are definitely the man. Appreciate you for stopping on by, man. You are definitely a legend here on this channel. Yeah, we should have won. We should have, Jacob, but unfortunately, Tomlin and the Steelers defense had other ideas. So, really disappointed in the performance yesterday. Actually did a little rant, posted that on the channel. 3rd and 3, Mariota's going to take it himself up the middle, and he's got the first down. Mariota showing a little bit of college Mariota here from Oregon. That is a brand new set of downs for the Redskins. Arrowhead Stadium is in Missouri. Yeah. Your sarcasm is crazy. I mean, hey, I was just pretty excited about what happened after last night. Yeah, I was so happy. So happy with how they played. 1st and 10, Mariota in the shotgun. Trips the right, tight end in tight to the left. Sending Deebo in motion. Mariota, RPO, swings it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey at the 30. Hit at the 25, fighting forward to the 23-yard line. McCaffrey showing some fight here. This really... I don't know. It's kind of my first time I've actually gotten to see him play. Wasn't really impressed with him in college. But, shoot, I mean, McCaffrey fighting for those extra yards makes it 2nd and 1. Nice play there by the little brother of Christian McCaffrey, son of Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey, a Broncos legend. Used to play with him all the time on NFL 2K1 and NFL 2K2. As it's 2nd and 1. In the shotgun, Mariota changing it up a little bit, sending a man in motion. Mariota hands it off up the middle, and he stumbles forward for the first down. Krosky Merritt really upset with himself as he couldn't quite stay up on his feet, but it's a gain of 3 and a first down for the Redskins. I was just so happy that they lost. I wanted them to win. This guy. Yeah, well, that sounds like me, man. I was so happy. I was very impressed with the Steelers last night, man. 28 points. allowing the Packers 28 points and a half. That's great stuff. 1st and 10 at the 18. Mariota in the shotgun, sending McLaurin in motion. Trips left, one to the right. It's a screen pass to Samuel. Oh, it's intercepted. No way. The Chiefs have it and brought down at the 32. Oh, it made my voice crack. I couldn't believe it. The little screen pass to Samuel, and it goes right off his hands and straight into a Chief. Oh, my goodness. That's something that would happen if you're playing against the Patriots many years ago, but it's happening here to Mahomes. Wow. It was a good-looking drive, but it ends in an interception. And the Chiefs will take over around the 30-yard line. Wow. Easy hands, Ed McCaffrey. Oh, yeah, he was so good. Marcus Mariota. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, he was looking good there. They're going to kind of clown him, but again, that wasn't even his fault. It literally went straight off Mariota, or straight off Debo's helmet. Oh my gosh! Hey, I mean, they were looking good. That's a killer though. Now the defense gonna have to rise to the occasion. Jaden Daniels is not playing tonight, Holden. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, this is the channel for you. And that is pretty much it. I do college football, of course, and MLB. I did a lot of MLB. I might do game 4 tomorrow, but that would be the last one I do. If I were to do it, if I were to do it again, the Dodgers-Brewers game, that was the last one I did. I just don't know if I do Dodgers-Blue Jays tomorrow. We'll see. I got to figure out something to do tomorrow because there's really nothing going on tomorrow. So that's the only thing. So I might do it, but I don't know if I'll have much success doing it, but we'll see. Hey, Doc, go Commies. Oh, yeah, we're pulling for the Commies today. One of the few times we'll cheer for a commie. But, yeah, no, definitely. But, again, the Chiefs going to take advantage of the interception. That was just a unfortunate mishap there for the Redskins. Tough one. Just remember, didn't he do something to his hamstring? Daniels, yeah, I think so. He's injured. I can't remember what it was, but, yeah, he's out for a little bit. Let's see here on the poll, we have actually... So 53% of you guys believe the Redskins Commies will win tonight. Interesting. It's not who you're rolling with. It's who you think is going to win. And apparently you guys are going with the team that is not favored by 10.5. Interesting. We're returning back here to Arrowhead where they're reviewing where they're showing the interception again right off his helmet. So Mahomes in the shotgun, 1st and 10, hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he fights forward for a gain of about 2. So Mahomes, of course, has had a pretty good year. Statistically, 14 touchdowns, 2 picks, 4 rushing touchdowns, averaging 257 through the air. He's 4-3, of course, this year. 2nd and 8 ball at the 34, Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle, moving to his right, and he's slung down. Jacob Martin with the sack, bringing down Mahomes. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Chiefs. Let's see, Daniels has a light grade hamstring. Be back next week. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for that, Chris. Now you get an MM8 going to go volcanic in Lava Land. But he just threw an interception. I don't necessarily still get it, to be honest with you. 3rd and 10 in the shotgun. Mahomes sending a man in motion. Trips left, one to the right. Mahomes drops back, way back. And he's going to take off and run. Moving down the left side. He's at the 35, the 40. And hit out of bounds. They're going to... And wow. Let's see where they mark it. The Commies players are appealing that he was knocked out earlier, and that was really close. Mahomes can't believe it. He thought he got there. Let's see here on the replay. Oh, yeah, I think he'll be about an inch short. I mean, yeah, I would say he's about a few inches short. I mean, that's still not a good freeze frame that they're doing here. And Mahomes appealing for them to bump up the play clock, but no, nothing granted. So timeout Kansas City with 7:41 left to go here in the first quarter. A lot of stuff happening so far. So nothing doing. So I mean that's nice to see they aren't granting that. So the Chiefs have to burn one early. They aren't turning away from coverage here, so it's going to be a short timeout. But yep. Oh man. Do you guys have any takeaways from week one? Obviously, the Steelers blowing it in the fourth quarter, proving they're still not any different from the last few years. Anything else that you guys have, maybe from your respective teams, or feeling really good about the Buccaneers, or, you know, like, hey, the Dolphins, obviously they won, saving the job a little bit of McDaniel for a little bit. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? It means Mariota will erupt. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure Washington fans will hope for that as he hands it off to Hunt up the middle, and Hunt's got the first down and a little bit more as he gets about 6. So first down Chiefs as they're now at the 46-yard line, just pretty much handing it off up the middle. Gray in the backfield as a fullback, and it worked pretty simple. A little bit of a hold there, but it was not called. But, you know, you can call holding on every play, really. First and 10 at the 46. Mahomes in the shotgun, sending Kelsey in motion. Mahomes hands it off up the middle, but he's not going to have any chance. Couldn't tell you who that guy was. Number 24 for the Chiefs. Not familiar with him. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Brashard Smith. Looks like they're going to give him a yard there. Didn't look like it. Your team stinks? Yeah, well, hey, it happens. So does mine. We just have an easy division. And we can't even beat those guys, apparently. All right, 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. Mahomes under center. Sending a man in motion. Mahomes play action. Steps up, fires. It's caught. He's at the 30, and he's at the 25, spinning around and brought down at the 21. That is Xavier Worthy with the big catch. And that's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Kelly, how's it going? Shout out to DrDelay. I'm still at work. Chat's too small to read. Yes, yeah. Sometimes it'll... if it's on the phone or whatnot, yeah, the lettering is pretty small. I got you. To be honest, I don't even know if people are on the TV. I don't know if they would watch or read the chat anyway. That's fair. Yeah, I just never really thought about that. If you're on the TV, probably not going to click on the chat. Mahomes play action, firing down the right side, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Worthy. Worthy not really getting his head around there. Throw was actually pretty good by Mahomes. I mean, I know that's not really shocking. Mahomes, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like him, but hey, he's really good. He is definitely one of the greatest to play the game. And I know people have made the argument that he already is the greatest, but I don't know. He's got to refine his form that he's had in his early years, but again, he's still very good. Elite. Mahomes takes a snap, steps up, looking, and he's hit as he threw as it falls incomplete. So 3rd and 10 now for the Chiefs. So after moving quickly down the field, all of a sudden back-to-back incomplete passes makes it 3rd and 10. Tampa's been pretty impressive finding ways to win with all the injuries. Yeah, no, Tampa Bay, they are a legit team. I would be very excited to see them go and make a deep playoff run for sure. It would be nice. Chat and watch and listen. Oh, yeah. You can do all three sometimes. And spike the like. Yes, make sure to like it up, folks. But more on that in a second. 3rd and 10 here for Mahomes. They need to get to the 16 for a brand new set of downs. Mahomes changing it up a little bit at the line. In the shotgun, pardon me. Mahomes drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is Intercepted, but he didn't get both feet in bounds. He did. Oh, what a play by Marshon Lattimore. He was right there. Oh, man, he was right on Hollywood Brown. I mean, there was no separation. What a catch. 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's a catch. Unbelievable catch by Marshon Lattimore. So back-to-back interceptions. So you can say that really Mariota's wasn't really on him. Mahomes' was. So, commercial break here. 0-0 with 5:35 left to go here. Washington ball when we come back. You're telling me bye week finally might get Godwin and Bucky back. Yeah, Bucky Irving is such a big difference for the Bucs, for sure. I called Mahomey 3 interceptions. Remember, 1 down. Oh, you called 3 interceptions. Oh, geez, that's a bold take. Let's go. I'm up by 43 in fantasy, and my opponent has Mahomes and Rice. Ooh, that's doable. Draven, that's doable. As a guy that's had Rashee Rice for many years, I actually got rid of him this year in the keeper league because of the suspension, which, looking back, probably shouldn't have, but it is what it is. I don't know. That's doable. Both. What is both, Doug? I can't remember. What did I say? I'm sorry, Doug. I already forgot. Appreciate you, though. I'm sure past me really appreciates it. This me does appreciate it. I just don't remember what in the world I said. Broncos look deadly against the boys. Yeah, I mean, I might start to back off a little bit. I've been like, the Broncos aren't for real and stuff like that, but I think they are. I would say they are at this point. They look legit. Again, folks, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and of course, subscribe. Oh, my gosh, I can't speak. Okay, let me start over. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. That is DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, yeah, if you like games like the NFL, the college football, MLB, make sure to do it. It is fast and free and easy to do. Yeah, I think we got it. Looking over there in the MLB world, 0-0, Toronto and Los Angeles. So we're back here in Kansas City. 0-0 is your score. Also here, apparently zeros everywhere. Broncos look deadly. Yeah, they do. I didn't get the football this time. Oh, man, that stinks. What the heck? I don't know. It's weird sometimes. Broncos beat us week 1. Who? Oh, Broncos. Who the Broncos play week 1? Actually can't remember. 1st and 10. Oh, the Titans. That's right. 1st and 10. Hands it off up the middle. Cross scheme Merritt trying to find something. And to be honest, the fact that he got to the 10-yard line is very impressive because I didn't see any linemen there blocking. That's who I thought Denver could be all season. Just need to find consistency, kind of like the Packers. Yeah. I just started to watch football. What team should you pick? Oh, geez. Well, I was kind of born into it, for better or for worse. The Packers. Pick the Packers. They're consistently good. Yeah, I'd love for you to be a Steelers fan, but I think you're just... If you were born in the 90s, you would have seen the Steelers do very well, but they're not really that great anymore. As he hands it off up the middle, he's at the 10 and is met at the 15 after a gain of 4. Yeah, I would pick the Packers. They're consistently good. I wouldn't pick a Chiefs. The Chiefs are kind of, if there's any Chiefs fans here, hey, you know what? You guys are having a nice run, but not going to last. I mean, it's not going to last. Though, I don't know. The Chiefs actually pretty good for the most part. Now, think about it. Most of my life, they've been good. They just didn't really have... They couldn't overcome in the 2000s. They had Trent Green really good, but I don't know. 3rd and 2 here. Mariota in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers left. Mariota drops back, looking, moving to his right. Fires. It is caught. He's at the 20, the 25, 30, 35, and pushed out of bounds near the 40. Nice catch and run. Great throw by Mariota to lead his running back forward to get the first down and a lot more. Good stuff by Mariota. Brand new set it down. So it's had a really country there. My bad. Let's see here. Anybody about the Chiefs? Let's go 1,700. Yeah, I actually crossed 1,700 last night, but then I posted that Tomlin video, and I had a lot of people unsub. But it's okay. I'm going to make it more. I'm going to start being a little bit more opinionated, and if people don't like it, then it is what it is. 1st and 10 at the 39 in the pistol. Mariota, play action. Moving to his right is Mariota. He's under pressure. Fires. It is caught. Did he keep his feet in bounds? We're awaiting the call. That was Luke McCaffrey on the catch. I think he did. Oh, my gosh. Looks like Antonio Brown out there. What in the world? Tony toe tap. Wow. What a catch. 1st and 10. RPO throws it to Ertz. Ertz with a hurdle, and hurdle's out of bounds. And the Washington looking really good. Anyone but the Swifties or a purple team? Yeah, I don't like the Ravens. Colts are legit. Yeah, I'm starting to come around. Trent Green Days. Awesome catch. It was a great catch. So, 2nd and 6 here for Washington, the Redskins, the Commies, the football team. In the shotgun is Mariota. Mariota hands it off up the middle, and he's met after a couple yards. That is Chris Rodriguez, the running back, not able to find much there. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Commies. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Looks like McNichols is in the backfield. Again, they have a plethora of running backs they use. Mariota drops back, looking, steps up, and he's going to try to take off a run, but that was a mistake as he runs into his own lineman. And Karlaftis is there to tag him down. That is a sack. This will be interesting. It would be a 58-yard attempt. That's quite the distance, especially on grass. I don't know if I would do it. ESPN Analytics, 4th and 8 or less. You go for it. That is wow. Okay, 4th and 6. They're going for it. This is actually insane. Mariota in the shotgun. He snaps it. Mariota drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It's caught. Did he get there? I believe he did. Wow. Oh, man, am I behind the times, I guess, because that was a gutsy call. I mean, I go for it all the time on a video game, but this isn't a video game. And they're going to go ahead and check to see if he got there. Let's go Skins. Wow, people really unsub because you gave a popular opinion. Jeez, I've seen so many Steelers fans that want. No, it's all good. It is what it is, man. It's all good. I mean, to be honest, rather them know now than later, you know? But yeah, I think I'm going to just slowly but surely, I'll start making a little bit more videos that share a little bit more of my opinions on things. Yeah, I'll try to keep the live streams as straight down the middle as possible. You'll eventually, of course, you'll hear it. That's just the way it works. But yeah, it is what it is. Hello, my signals. I have no idea who unsubbed. I was talking about my video, Trisk. Again, I've called out the Steelers. That's all it is. I'll show you guys right here in case you're wondering. Steelers Packers reaction is a Tomlin rant, and yeah, people unsubbed. It's all good, though. It happens. Looks like they're going to mark him short. He was short by 5 inches. And that is a turnover on downs. Dan Quinn hates it. That was close. Yep. I live in suburban Washington. Nice, nice. First thing I will say, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, the official said no, sir. Like the video. Definitely can't wait to see more. Yeah, no, for sure. I thought about just like turning off the chat for a little bit and just doing it on live stream, and then I would clip it, but I ended up not doing it. It's all good. I don't know. Well, I might do a little bit more later down the road. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like MLB, college football, this is the channel for you. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Of course, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, there's always competition for your attention on nights like this. Of course, for Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, and so on. Again, just any NFL game, really, people are streaming this game. So I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out and, of course, letting me call the game. Hopefully I do a good enough job to where you can leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do so. You need the chat. No, I'm not, I mean, no, I would never turn off the chat, but just for like that little rant I would do. I mean, I could leave it on. I just wouldn't look at you guys. Like, that's what I was going to do. But I ended up just ending the stream, and I recorded the rant after. That's all. It was no biggie. It was no biggie at all. But no, I'm definitely not going to turn off the chat. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm in the top percentage now. Thank you, bots. I appreciate you guys. Now I'm in a top certain percentage. But, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you'd like to do. I try to respond to as many people as I can. So, yeah, definitely do that. Has anything big happened? I had to go. Well, we had interception and then another interception by Mahomes. The commies elected to go for it, 4th and 6, which I think is actually insane. And they were short. Haven't seen the video, but I won't unsub because your opinion is pretty idiotic. Yeah, no, people just don't like other opinions. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just, yeah, that was just, it is what it is. No biggie. It's no biggie. Actually, I mean, people unsub all the time. I wake up one morning, I'm like 3 or 4 subs less than I was the other day. It is what it is. Mahomes drops back, heavy pressure, tosses. It's caught by Rashee Rice, but Rice loses yards on the play as the screen was just sniffed out by the Redskins all over it. That's a loss of 4 on the play. About 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, 0-0. Washington and Kansas City. Kansas City moving backwards, but they have Mahomes. In the shotgun is Mahomes. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Actually, 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 40. Brought down at the 41. Rashee Rice with the catch. I believe that was Reeves on the tackle, and that will do it for the end of the first quarter. As the score is 0-0 Washington and Kansas City. You like the video? Good stuff? Well, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, another commercial break. If you like commercials, of course, again, football really loves their commercials. So, sorry, we'll have to wait again. Been with this channel since 200 subs. Thank you. Yes, you have. You've been here for a while. That was, well, what would that be about? That was been about June. Maybe, well, yeah, probably about June. Yeah, no, we've definitely picked up since August. We ended July with 343. August 1st, we've definitely been a channel on the rise. Heard Steelers signed Valdez. That's what Draven said. I saw something about it. I didn't know if it was official, so I guess it has been official. So Draven definitely is correct. Definitely wanted somebody better. I don't know. We just need somebody that can separate. We need somebody that can get separation. Now, the good thing is, Valdez-Scantling has played with Rodgers. Rodgers loves him. So he will trust him, and he should know what Rodgers is thinking. So that's hopefully something we can go. Colts are going to destroy the Steelers. Message from the Rhino Mafia. Yeah, I mean, just a bunch of... It's like, you know, with the Colts, of course they're a good team. I can acknowledge that now. But the Colts, it's been so long since they've been here, they don't even know how to act anymore. And they still haven't beaten anybody. And I'll make that clear. They still haven't yet to beat no one. They haven't beaten anyone decent, really. So, Yeah, I mean, like I said, if really, again, the Colts, they're not, I don't see them actually winning a playoff game. But they're having a nice run, for sure. They're having a very good run, Vince. But no. Around summertime, yeah. Well, I started doing this in March. I can't remember when I found you. Well, it's all good. Probably about that Thursday night game. I think the first time, Lewis, was about Thursday. It was a Thursday night game between the Rams and the Niners, I want to say. I'm just here to say, if Tomlin's press conference starts tomorrow with, we need to stop the run, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah. It's true, the run, you have 800 passing yards. I didn't realize it was that much, Brandon. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, man, we just, the standard's the standard. We obviously have to play better. Yeah, no, I'm just sick and tired of him and his cliches that the media is like, oh, that guy's so good. Yeah, Rich Eisen. I don't like Rich Eisen. 3rd and 4 at the 41. Oh, yeah, 41. Oh, I can't speak. It's a first down, folks. Thinking about Rich Eisen, but Juju Smith-Schuster gets the first down. Former Steeler there. Hopefully no more. Yeah. I'm still kind of frustrated from last night. I can't really say enough there. All right. Focus back here. My bad. 1st and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Again, it was a 5-yard catch and run here by Juju Smith-Schuster. As they're at the 46, Mahomes in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mahomes, play action, moving to his left. Heavy pressure, and it's going to take off a run. He's at the 50, shoved out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the guy that shoves him out of bounds. Of course, the Chiefs fans not happy with it, but hey, Mahomes has shown that he's going to lay the smack down there. Nailed it, yeah. Colts will win a playoff game, you think? It depends who they play. I don't know. I still can't, do you trust them to beat the Ravens? I think the Ravens can still sneak in as a wild card. I don't know. We'll see. 2nd and 3. Mahomes, play action, fires. It's caught by Kelsey, and he's dropped in the backfield. What a tackle. Who was that? That was Reeves again. He's made some nice tackles tonight. Kelsey just shaking his head. He can't believe it. That was a great tackle. Colts Cinderella here? Maybe. I don't know. A random Brewer game. There we go. You like Rich? You met him? Oh, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I don't know. He's called out Steeler fans that just want him gone. He's called us idiots, and whatever. So, whatever. He's not a fan. He doesn't know. He's called us that Steelers fans that want him gone. You're just idiots and don't know what you have. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle. It is, tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted by Bobby Wagner. And Wagner is now just pile drive to the ground. Oh, was that intended for Kelsey, I think? I think it was. So it's off Kelsey's hands, and it finds Bobby Wagner's. And that is his 2nd interception. Lewis now, again. Lewis said Mahomes would throw 3 picks. There's 2. That's interesting, folks. I would have not guessed that Mahomes would throw 3 picks tonight. He hasn't yet, but Lewis saying Lewis might be the guy, folks. You want some, I don't know, you want a fortune teller. Lewis might be the guy. They have an elite running back in defense. Yeah, that is why I would be scared. Jonathan Taylor is legit. Their offensive line is legit. But I don't trust and Daniel Jones, I'm sorry. Good comment. Ravens are getting low. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Ravens can run the table. They could. They can get back, and they'll make the playoffs at 10-7 for sure. Why don't we get a 30-year-old plus corners to play man-to-man? Yeah, we like Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey, who are old and slow. I mean, they're all right. They're still good, but, yeah, man-to-man. Another pick, yeah. My homie 2 picks, 1 more. I know. Haha, yeah, Steve loves it. You're the man. Yeah, Lewis is the GOAT. Tomlin, yeah, he's just a mess. Just hoping that there will be 1 year where the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl, but this year might be the year because they already have more losses than last year. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Again, that doesn't necessarily matter, I mean, the Patriots, you can get in the playoffs at 10-7, whatever. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is what I do, folks. I call games and talk to you guys. So, and you guys have been pretty awesome, so I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out as always. Like I said, I have a great subscriber base. I'm really thankful for you guys. So, just definitely thank you to you guys for sure for keeping me company. Because, again, if you guys weren't here, then, there'd really be no point to do this. But yeah, if you are stopping by, make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I call football games, folks. NFL, college football, and, of course, the MLB. I did. That's actually really was the core of the channel for when I started in March this year. Obviously, there's no NFL, so I did the MLB and college basketball. College basketball was really fun. And I also did a little bit of the UFL, which I'll be doing as well. Hopefully, this isn't the final year of the UFL in April and May, whatever, but yeah, it might be. But I'll definitely cover it. 2 interceptions, 1 interception each quarter. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Dome teams playing outdoors late in the season tend to falter. Exactly. All right, 1st and 10 here for Mariota and the Redskins as he play action, fires over the middle, it's caught wide open at the 50. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 37. That is Bates, the backup tight end opposite of Ertz, with a huge catch and is in Kansas City territory. They're at the 37. They're doing hurry up here. They are not done. Mariota in the pistol. Mariota is going to keep it on the RPO. Down the right side of the 35. He's at the 30 and pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Mariota. Seeing a lot of college Oregon Ducks Mariota here. He's doing great. Unless they get the 1 seed. Talking about the Colts or the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, the Colts. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could see. I mean, that could be a problem. But even then, I don't know. Dodgers winning. Okay. Tomlin accepts mediocrity. He does. Good evening, friends. So the defense playing good or the offense playing bad? I mean, they're moving down the field. They're just turning the ball over. So I would say it's both. They're both playing all right. I mean, they're both playing good as he tosses out to Samuel, and Samuel is going nowhere. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Do you think the Panthers have a chance? They have a chance, yeah. The first time Mahomes has helped me get another. Let's get another pick. This guy. Mariota on fire. He has been. Mediocre Mike, yep. But yeah, the offenses are moving. The defense is making some plays. So 3rd and 2 here for Washington. They need to get to the 27 for a brand new set of downs. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 31, trying to get away and couldn't. Could not get away. And it's going to be 4th down. Tackled around the 28-yard line. We'll see what happens here. As far as, again, they went for it earlier. But, I mean, at this point, you just got to take the points is what I would do. But I am not the head coach as they are going to go for it here on 4th and 1. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. They need to get to the 27. They're at the 28. Mariota drops back. Heavy pressure, floats it up in the air, and that is way out of bounds. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs. Oh, my goodness. I just feel like in a situation like this, you take the points, but that's just me. Do they not have a field goal kicker? Apparently, they don't like him at all, if they do. They hate him. They hate him. I mean, if you ever are looking for a kicker on the fantasy football free agency wire, do not pick up the Washington kicker. Let's just say that. Who do you have for the win? I don't make my pick public. Whenever I'm calling a game, unless it's a Steelers game, then it's fine. But no, I stay neutral until the end. Though I feel like I'm kind of going to be leaning one way, really. I took a real small one on Mariota running one in. I think he has had one too many interceptions in the red zone. You might have to trust issues with the receivers. Maybe. Well, we'll see, Steve. We'll see. 2 field goals. Bye-bye. Yep. Not going to beat Chiefs very often with field goals. That's true, but, I mean, you at least have 3. The other one would have been I would have punted personally. 59-yard field goal at Arrowhead. I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough ask. And then this one, I don't know. Because that's what they do. The Chiefs, when it's 3rd down, it's a big play. Spagnuolo, he just brings everybody. He sends 6, sometimes 7. So it's you have no time to really make a play. So I don't know. I would have taken the points. But that's just me. Of course, again, I know everyone sees the game differently and whatnot, and that's totally okay. 58-yarder, it was a 58-yarder, yeah, it would have been tough. This one, again, that would have been about a 46-yard attempt. That's doable. You could have made it for sure. Again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Let's see here. In the baseball game, it is Dodgers 1, Blue Jays nothing. Looks like it was a home run by Teoscar Hernandez. So we're just kind of waiting to get back in action. Again, looking at the stats, Mahomes, again, 5 for 9, 37 yards, 2 picks. That's just unfortunate. One of them was tipped off of Kelsey's hands. Mariota, 10 for 12, 94 yard and a pick, and that other one was tipped off of Samuel's helmet. Literally just unfortunate. So 2 picks tonight, not really clean picks, but they are still interceptions nevertheless as he hands it off up the middle to Pacheco. Pacheco crossing the 30 and brought down at the 32-yard line. Isaiah Pacheco looking to refine his form. Of course, he was a great find in his rookie year. Of course, he gets hurt, I believe, last year. And, he gets, again, trying to find his, previous form. It's kind of what they do. Again, Kareem Hunt was a 3rd-round pick. He became a star for the Chiefs as Mahomes is in the shotgun, sending Pacheco in motion. Now Pacheco is to his side. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Ball at the 32. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he crosses the 35, brought down at the 36-yard line. And that'll make it 3rd and 2 coming up for the Chiefs. He had their kicker last week. He didn't score. Yeah, Gay. What's his name? Is it Matt Gay or something? I can't remember his name. Why do you not tell who do you got, if you don't mind me asking? The only reason is just, I know it's kind of a soft thing. Honestly, it's soft on my part. I'm worried about, after this play, I'll explain. 3rd and 2, Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes fires over the middle. It's caught by Kelsey at the 40 and slung down at the 48-yard line. The tackler giving him an extra 3 yards there. Pretty much if I say I'm picking this team, I guess I'm kind of worried that a viewer will be like, oh, you're picking against my team. I'm going to leave, blah, 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 blah. Again, it's that's also soft in my opinion, but it's also soft that I'm worried about that. Again, I'm trying to grow the channel as well. So, as Mahomes, play action. Looking still, has all the time in the world, fires, wide open is Kelsey at the 30s, at the 25, brought down at the 22-yard line. Travis Kelsey wide open. I don't even know how that happens. He's so slow to begin with. So if anyone's covering him, you literally just forget, I guess. I don't know. How do you leave Kelsey that open? I don't know. That's a good question. It was definitely a zone, and yeah, I guess there's no one in that zone. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 23. Mahomes hands it off Pacheco up the middle of the 20 and brought down at the 16. Nice hard run by Pacheco. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Chiefs. Ticking under 7:30 here, so already halfway through the second quarter. Still no score, 0-0 with the Chiefs knocking on the door as Mahomes is under center. And he's going to pitch it out on the option. He's at the 15 and brought down close to the line to gain. We'll see where they mark it. Needs to get to about the 12.5-yard line. That was interesting, the triple option. Little shout out to Army and Navy and Air Force. You understand what you mean? Yeah. The Washington Red skinny commies. They're now both sides. Get a piece. There we go. Red skinny commies. 3rd and 1. They marked him short. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle to Hunt. And he's got the first down, crossing the 10, still on his feet. And whistled down at the 8. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. The Red skinny commies. That's pretty good. So 1st and goal, the Chiefs again looking to be the team that opens up the scoring here, as everyone's driving the field, but just haven't been able to punch it in or knock it through the uprights. As Rice is going to take it on the direct snap. He's at the 5, extending, and I believe he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Took the direct snap, just went straight up the middle. I guess it confused everyone. It confused me. See if he got in. Oh, he's going to be short. They're not going to get it. He's going to be short. Come on, interception number 3. Yep. Not happening yet. Holden booing. So they're going to take a look at it. Taking a look at it right now. Right now, of course, officially he has scored, but they are reviewing it. I believe he's going to be short. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the inch line. It should be. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This is a growing channel, folks. I assure you. Definitely a growing channel. Again, since August 1st, 1,300 subs since August 1st. So we are a channel on the rise. Yep, they're going to mark him short. Expedited review, apparently. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and goal from the inch line. Rice heading back out to the field. I wonder if they're going to try to get him the touchdown since he had scored it. Please be short. Yep. Rice, baby. I have no idea. 2nd and goal at the inch line. I guess I botched that. Mahomes in the shotgun. Receiver to the left, receiver to the right. Looks like Hunt is in the backfield, sending Worthy in motion. Mahomes hands it off up the middle, and Hunt is in. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs, and they open up the scoring with 5:46 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Hi, Doc. Watching the Blue Jays versus Dodgers game. Yeah, I saw the Dodgers open up the scoring there. I'm kind of keeping track of it a little bit. Dodgers now leading 2-0. 2-0 over the Blue Jays. So, yeah, the Chiefs, again, have just scored. It's now 6-0 pending the extra point. We're still pending. All right, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it's right down the middle. It is good. 7-0 Chiefs leading in this one. Washington will have a chance to answer right back whenever they come back. Let's see here, looking at some of the stats. Again, looking at it, it's right down the middle. It's balanced, you know. Washington, of course, 128 on the total yards. Chiefs, 131. Chiefs with more turnovers. More turnovers, but again, you know, it's just that the Washington going for it on 4th down again. I don't know. I just didn't like that. I didn't really like the second one. The first one, I mean, again, I didn't like that one either. I think you should have punted, but the second one, I think you should take the points. So, it is what it is. I'm just a broadcaster. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, I call the NFL, college football, and, of course, MLB. So make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel if you're a fan of either of those three. Let's see here. And, of course, again, Dodgers leading 2-0 in the bottom of the third over the Blue Jays. Again, I may do this game tomorrow. I just don't know yet. I don't know. It would be my final MLB game of the season for sure. So I just don't know. Jacob, how's it going? We got NBA, NFL, MLB. I got a lot, everything tonight pretty much. Not Pacheco, so yay, vote no on Pacheco. The bad guys are starting Pacheco versus this Duke. Okay, all right, we'll keep that in mind. One of the Panthers have their bye week. I do not know. Watch the Chiefs versus Chargers games last year at SoFi. It was fun. Nice stadium. Oh, I bet. Yeah. No, it is a nice stadium for sure. Just saw Carson Wentz out for the season. Oh, yeah, he's done. He is done. How, what? I have no idea what that means. Wrestling is on tomorrow. I don't really watch. It's actually on tonight, too. Monday Night Raw, but... yeah, I don't really watch much anymore. What was I going to check? Let me check the Panthers. Panthers. One of the Panthers off. They are off. I don't know. 9, 16, 24, 30. I guess they're off in December. Geez, they have a late bye week. Probably that week 14 bye week. It's really weird. Don't know why that is a thing. What happened to Carson Wentz? Oh, he just got beat up. He literally just got beat up. He just couldn't take it anymore. And I don't blame him. I think it was his shoulders. Field at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 30, and brought down at the 35. Nice return there for Washington as they look to get something going here. I mean, again, just some unfortunate miscues. Again, an interception. Of course, they're showing the Chiefs' interception. And then they went for it and just were short by an inch. And another interception by the Chiefs. And then on a 4th and 1, they elect to go deep down the field. And, of course, it was incomplete. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 34. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota hands it off up the middle, and he is hit hard in the backfield. Nothing doing. Krosky Merritt, 6 carries, 17 yards in the night. He just hasn't really been able to get much going. 2nd and 10, Mariota drops back, looking over the middle, dumps it off to the flat. He's at the 40, he's at the 45, the 50, 45. Oh, and hit hard around the 43-yard line. That was, I believe, actually, I don't know who that was. Who was that? It wasn't Hurts, it wasn't Bates. That was Sinnott. Ben Sinnott, the tight end, just wide open in the flat and able to cover a large distance there. And just like that, they are in Kansas City territory, looking to get on the scoreboard. That's all they need to do. Mariota in the shotgun. Ball at the 44. Mariota sending the running back to his right. Hands it off to Krosky Merritt. Cuts inside, but just can't find anything. As he just finds a yard, but nothing more. Laramie Tunsil, first season with the Commies. Pro Bowl selection, 5 of his last 6 years. It's been amongst the best. I would say he's good. I don't know if he's great. He's pretty good. 2nd and 9, Mariota in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Mariota fakes the toss, looking, heavy pressure. He's trying to escape. He does. He's at the 40 and pushed out of bounds. Well, I guess right there at the 40. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Commies. Looking again, heavy pressure there. Able to escape and shrug off the defenders. Doing a good job there, but not able to find anything else. So 3rd and 5. Mariota in the shotgun, trips to the right, one receiver to the left. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Mariota drops back, looking, stepping up. He's going to dump it off a floater. It's caught at the 35. He's at the 30, the 25, and pushed out of bounds around the 20. What a catch and run. Just a little floater of a pass. And a very nice touch there. 1st and 10 coming up for Washington, the Redskins. I just need to stick to one. We'll just do Redskins for the rest of the night. McNichols just wide open, just a little touch pass over Chanal or Kenal. I can't remember if it's Che or Ke. I can't remember. Regardless, it's 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota takes a snap and is going to keep it again, trying to find something, trying to hurdle. He's still in bounds, but now is running backwards as he's pushed out at the 24-yard line. That didn't really work. Got to applaud the effort there of Mariota. Nice indeed, yeah. Again, Mariota trying to hurdle McDuffie. That just wasn't going to happen. As he'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Chiefs leading 7-0 over the Redskins. Redskins trying to get something going, but it just always seems to end either in a turnover on downs. Well, actually, that's pretty much it. Why did he jump in the air like that? I don't know. I think he thought he could hurdle that guy, and that guy was not going low. Rico Dowdle for the Panthers is good. He had 200 rushing yards against Miami and Dallas Cowgirls. Yep. Yeah, Dowdle's pretty good. I got the Loons to score versus Seattle over in St. Paul. Outdoor. Loons. I have no idea. Loons. Who are the Loons? Is that MLS? Is MLS happening tonight? So I'm trying to think. St. Paul, Minnesota. Minnesota United. Okay. Yeah, I think Minnesota United. They have a team. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, MLB, college football, this is the channel for you. And that's pretty much it. They better get a field goal. That's what I'm saying, Ro. They got to do it. Flacco was the spark Mariota needed, I think. Yeah, he just was inspired, I guess, by backup quarterback play. Mariota's not playing bad. He's not playing bad by any means. Again, just this is a problem, though. He just can't score. I mean, that is definitely usually blamed on, of course, the coaches and all that, but, the quarterback takes a lot of the blame. This game's moving pretty fast, too. Minnesota United's called the Loons. That's the bird on their logo. Okay. You work for them. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I forgot Minnesota. I wouldn't say it's a newer team, but it's one of the newer ones. MLS is expanding pretty fast. I just hope they don't expand too fast where they, I don't know, that can be a problem sometimes. But, yeah. That's cool. I'd like to call a soccer game. I really should do it. I may do it one of these nights. I don't know. I know you guys probably wouldn't like that, but I don't know. Just to see how it would perform. Maybe get an audience here. Now, maybe they like football as well. It could work out. We'll see. 2nd and 10, Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota drops back. Looking at the screen. It's caught. He's at the 20, cuts inside of the 15, lowering the shoulder close to the 11-yard line. That's where he needed to get the first down. And they're going to mark him just short. Just short. Less than a yard, apparently. That was McNichols on the catch and run. Already 3 catches, 53 yards. So 8 fantasy points if you have them. Yeah, if you do PPR. But I understand PPR is not as standard as I thought. I thought PPR was the standard nowadays, but no, that's not necessarily true. And it looks like Dan Quinn is having a little word with the official about a review. He needed to get just past the 11-yard line. So let's see here on the replay. And yeah, I think he got it. I think that's a first down. I would say it's close. I think he's going to get it. Yeah, it's all right. They gave him first down. First down, Washington Redskins. World Cup is next year. A lot of games, a lot of different types of audience. I'll figure it out. Yeah. No, that's kind of why I want to do it. I want to start learning how to call a soccer game because I do want to cover a little bit of the World Cup next year. Of course, again, I'll try to cover as much baseball as I can, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a thing I could. That would help. I think that would help the channel for sure. We'll see. I know, of course, a lot of Latin countries, they, of course, love soccer, but they also love baseball. That could help with baseball a little bit. And I've saw it a lot, too. They would come in, watching from Colombia or watching from Venezuela, and, it's pretty neat. Pretty neat. So, all right, looks like they're going to 154 on the game clock. Was it really only that much? That didn't seem like that play took that long at all then. Jeez, now they're going to run it off. Or no, they're not going to run off. The Chiefs going to call a timeout. A lot of stuff happening here. Jeez, okay, so it's going to say at 154, the Chiefs call a timeout. So they have only one remaining. Bye, DrDelay. Good night. All right, have a good night, Holden. Thank you again for checking on in. So timeout, Kansas City. It is a first down after all the craziness. Looks like it is 1st and 10 coming up for the Redskins as we're just waiting to get Peyton Manning out of our face. Jeez, with this nationwide is on your side. Looks like I'm back in the certain percentage. Let's go. I'm getting the bots back. Latin audience is huge and lovely. Oh, yeah. Problem is I won't be able to, I can kind of understand it. I just won't be able to speak it back. But apparently, hey, they know English too. Some of them do. That's always cool. 1st and 10 at the 10.5. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight. Mariota's going to keep it himself down the left side, but that did not work as he went nowhere. And now it's 2nd and 10 coming up for the Redskins. Lewis, you going to bed too? It's past your bedtime. I'm a little shocked if you are, to be honest with you. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Redskins. Actually, 2nd and 11. They marked him down at the 11. In the shotgun is Mariota. 2 receivers right, tight ends in tight. Mariota fakes the pass. Looking. Oh, now he's scrambling around. He's moving to his right. Fires. It is caught. Incomplete. Oh, what a catch there on the sideline. Just couldn't keep his feet in bounds. That was a great try by Mariota. Oh! Oh, my goodness. You got to look at that. You got to take a look at that. That is right there. Oh, he did lose the ball at the end. Oh, man. I'm just saying, if this were about 10, 15 years ago, a certain team in New England caught that ball. It's a touchdown. Mariota drops back looking, fires a floater to the end zone. It is caught. Incomplete. Oh, man, Mariota put the air under that one for sure. McLaurin. Oh, this one might be a score, folks. Oh, man, I think they're going to take a look at it. Oh, that one is that is close. I think he may have gotten it. Oh, yes, I think that's a touchdown. The more I look at it, I think that's a score. What do you guys think? Anyone looking at this game? Let me know what you think. That one is close. I think he got it. I think that's a score. I think this is going to be a tie. Well, 6-7. But, pending the extra point, it could very well be a tie game very soon. You're telling me, okay, I was wondering. Okay. They like English, even if they don't speak it well, kind of like us. If we go to another country, want to experience. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I always trying to learn the language. I got you. That's a touchdown, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's going to be I think it's going to be a touchdown. I think that's going to be a almost tie game. They're putting the touchdown on the scoreboard. I think they already reviewed it. So, 6-7. 6-7. That's crazy. That is a meme, folks, and I actually kind of like it now at this point. I've joined the dark side. But again, what is a catch? You're right. What is a catch nowadays? We've seen catches overturned and we've seen non-catches upheld. I agree with that. What is a catch? Man. Anyway, do appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, you like MLB, whatever it is, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what I cover. NFL, MLB, college football. This is the channel for you. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Cool, I don't know. I couldn't see it, but trust everyone saying touchdown. Yeah, I think it's close. I think that's a score, personally. We'll see, though. Again, that's what they're saying. Touchdown overturned. Oh, it's going to be overturned. So, looks like they've just overturned it in the stadium. Would be nice to see it, though. They like commercials. Just imagine if they kicked the field goal and made it, they'd have a lead. Yep. Yeah, again, that's why you take the points. When I think, I don't know. There's a time to get greedy. During the break, they did overturn it. So it's 6-7. And they're pending the extra points. Third toe-tapping touchdown. What did I just read? That was a horrible graphic there. As the extra point is up. The extra point is good. All right, 7-7 is your score. 58 seconds left to go. Now, of course, the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes will most likely drive down the field and at least score something. They took away the fourth down, first down away, remember? They did, but again, that one was, I don't know. I still wouldn't have made that. I still wouldn't have tried that at all. That was a risky thing for sure. So again, 7-7 is your score. 58 seconds left. Washington will most likely kick it off. Can't say will likely, again, try to make it to where they're in the lead again. Again, with Mahomes, they could easily move down the field. That's the thing. You may have left too much time. But, of course, again, you're just trying to get in the end zone anyway. So you take what you can get when you can get it. Sometimes I say let them play, kind of getting too technical. Oh, yeah, no, that's why I don't like all the reviews and all the... So I don't like robo-umps. I don't like robo-umps and all that stuff. Mariota with 155 in the first half. Yeah. Mariota hasn't played bad by any means. All right, here is the kickoff. Bouncing at the 15 is at the 10, 15, 20... 25, bouncing it outside and hits at the 27-yard line. There's a flag. Now, this could be something. Holding on Okay, on the receiving team, that'll back them up 10. So the Chiefs, again, with 53 seconds to work with, they do have a timeout. Trying to see where they would mark it. Is it going to be from the spot of the foul? If that's the case, it'd be about the 15. And it is. Okay, so 1st and 10 at the 15. Mahomes in the shotgun. Looks like 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes takes a snap. Looking over the middle. He's going to take off and run. He's at the 20, the 25, and sliding down at the 30. And, of course, the clock will continue to run. It's at 40 seconds now and counting. Mahomes directing traffic. Blue Jays 4, Dodgers 2 in the 4th. Oh, wow. Good stuff there for the Blue Jays. 1st and 10. Mahomes drops back. Steps up. Throws. It is caught at the 40. Kelsey trying to get out of bounds but could not. Clock now at 24 seconds as the Chiefs will call their final timeout. And Kelsey and Mahomes now. Kelsey looks a little annoyed with Mahomes. Mahomes looks a little annoyed with Kelsey. Interesting. I don't know what happened there. So, yeah, Mahomes, I don't know. Mahomes and Kelsey shared something there at the end. There was some sort of discussion there. So, again, a timeout, 24 seconds left. They're at the 40-yard line, their own 40. Spread was 10.5 in primetime. Teams underdog by 7 or more have a very good record versus the spread. Over 64% last time I checked. Interesting. Maybe they just want to look good on primetime. 1st and 10 at the 40. In the shotgun is Mahomes. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes looking around. Takes the snap. Throws down the right sideline. That is way incomplete. Mahomes was shoved to the ground there at the end as it's now 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. 18 seconds left. Mahomie doing Mahomie things. Oh, yeah. I might break out the voice tonight with the Collinsworth. Kinlaw with a big hit. All right, 2nd and 10 now for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes drops back. Way back. Steps up, fires over the middle. It's knocked away, incomplete. Pass intended for Worthy. Of course, they're all looking around for a flag because that's always a thing nowadays. Again, he looks like he was going for the ball. As long as he's going for the ball, it doesn't matter if there's any contact there. Yeah, he did get there first, but again, he's going for the ball. That is what the key is. Great comment. Want to look good on primetime. Oh, yeah. 3rd and 10 at the 40. Again, they don't have any timeouts, so if it's in the middle of the field, that is pretty much the last play. Mahomes drops back. Mahomes steps up, moving to his left, going to throw it out of bounds with his left hand, and now it's 4th down. So 6 seconds left. I imagine they would try for the I guess the Hail Mary here. I'm not too sure. Now I could see you can still, the officials are actually going to get together and throw a flag here. Yep, it's intentional grounding, so now that's a killer. 10-second runoff. Oh, and the half is over. Well, there you go. Intentional grounding. Isn't that intentional grounding? Yeah, well, I don't know. But now it is. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Yeah, no, he clearly tried to throw it away, and there was no one there. So that is the half. 7-7 is your score. Washington and Kansas City. Actually, a decent game, folks. I know you're probably thinking, man, these guys can't score. But honestly, not a bad game. Not a bad game. Again, Washington leading in total yards. They've driven the field. Kansas City, again, they've also done it. Just multiple turnovers. So what would happen? What would be the game looking like if there was no turnovers? And, again, the Washington, they don't turn it. They have 2 turnovers on downs. It's not included in that as well. So, again, these teams driving, they're just not able to punch it in. So, actually, not a bad game by any means. A summer league, no flag football. If you're not offside, so what the heck is a foul? That's a great motto. Yep, you guys were right. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like MLB, if you like college football, this is the channel for you. It really is. Again, I try to do that traditional radio-style broadcast while, of course, interacting with the chat. So, if that sounds good to you, make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe. Feel free to step away, do whatever you like. Of course, I will not be stepping away as, I'll be here for the half. But yeah, no, definitely make sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Really do appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of people out there competing for your attention. So I really do appreciate the fact that you scrolled all the way down and found me. That's all I ask for is a chance, because I do believe in my ability to be the voice for you. If you're looking for that game to be called, I trust that I can be the best. I just need a chance. That's all I ask. So thank you for giving me that chance. And he needs a cheeseburger. He didn't have time. Oh yeah, no, he was out of there. Yeah, Andy, what a guy. He's such a good dude. Everyone loves him. Of course, I remember when I took the job, it was so dumb. I would see those dumb memes. It just like him, like, oh darn, I thought it said KFC. It says KC, obviously. Just dumb, but it's funny. It's funny. All right, let's look at the stats here. Well, we can. Let me go back and check the box score here. Mariota tonight, 14 for 17. Making sure you guys can see it there. Making sure you guys can see it. 14 for 17, 155, a touchdown and a pick. Mahomes, 8 for 15, 89 yards and 2 interceptions. Again, only really one of them was his fault. I mean, again, that was really great coverage as well. And again, both of them. Again, Mariota, again, his one was right off Samuel's helmet. So literally, again, just like, what in the world? Pardon me. Mariota, 6 for 22, 7 for 18 on the ground. Is Krosky Merritt and Rodriguez 1 for 2. Kansas City, Mahomes is 3 for 31. Pacheco, 4 for 17. Hunt, 3 for 11. Rice, 1 for 7. Smith, 2 for 4. And then receiving for Washington, McNichols, 3 for 52. McCaffrey, 2 for 26. Bates, 1 for 22. Sinnott, 1 for 22. McLaurin, 1 for 11. Ertz, 3 for 11. Samuel, 3 for 11 as well. For Kansas City, Kelsey, 4 for 51. Worthy, 1 for 27. Rice, 2 for 6. And Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 for 5. The former Steeler. Rhino, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What's up? Like number 3 to 33. Thank you again. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Dr. Snack Talkers incoming. Okay, gotcha. Rhino Mafia, yes, you guys talking a lot of noise over there. Oh, yeah, can't wait to see you guys next week. Am I confident in the Steelers? No, I'm not. I assure you I'm not. But you guys are the Colts. You guys, again, don't know how to act because you haven't won anything in forever. You haven't. Oh, we're 7-1. Oh, it's kind of like Peyton Manning back in the day. You know what? He only won, 1 ring. Let's get that clear. Manning only won the Colts 1 ring. Ben, my guy, won us 2. What did he do? He left you guys because you guys threw him to the curb. You guys aren't exactly a model franchise. Just saying. Just doing random smack talk because, yeah, it's about to go down this Sunday. Please hit the like and subscribe so we can have more streams on YouTube. Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, again, appreciate that, George. Thank you. Again, I intend on making this definitely a big channel, so I am not going anywhere unless, of course, I'm literally about to die. And then I will have to not do this anymore. Mariota is 2-0 versus the Chiefs. Rhino Ready. Yeah, again, appreciate you guys very much. Delay versus Rhino Cage match. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Just keep grinding. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. Colts will destroy the Steelers. And yeah, you can think that. You can go ahead and put on Madden 26 and go ahead and simulate the game. I'm sure that'll happen. What's up, Doc? Go Commanders. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning on in. Let's see here. Have a good stream. Thank you. Hello there again. Hello there, Giants fan. Pens won tonight. Now let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we got to get the dub. Colts backers. Yeah. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Like this video. Thank you very much. Very good. Make it fun. I'll try. Yeah, we're gonna make it fun here. But yeah, no, definitely excited for that game for sure. Steelers Colts. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Definitely excited about that for sure. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, of course, again, the Steelers. It is they kind of stink now. But I don't know. I think if they just focus on the run, I do believe that the Steelers can, they can win. Docs can't die. I don't know. I think I can. Rhino wants to make a wager. I don't know. I'm not really much of a wager guy. I guess I'd have to listen to it. I'm all ears, I guess. I can listen to the wager. Doesn't mean I have to do it. Showing again the Broncos. The Broncos look a lot better. I'll be honest with you. The Broncos look legit. They look legit. Showing Eagles Giants highlights here. Eagles is cruising to a win after Cam Scatavo got hurt. It'll probably be a one-score game. Really good game. Yeah, I'm hoping the Steelers can do something. I'm just tired of just losing. I'm tired of the mediocrity. Let's see here. In Los Angeles, again, we got a scoreboard update earlier. Toronto leading 4-2 to the Dodgers. So that is pretty neat. I'm sure most of us very much happy with that. I mean, of course, that means we have to betray our country for a little bit. But, I'm sure that's okay as long as the Dodgers lose. Who do you think will win this game tonight? It can go either way. I genuinely believe that. It's a good game. We need a Steelers defense. Yeah, we need they need to look at their jersey and realize, oh wait, we're the Steelers. We're supposed to be a good defense. But no, we look at it like, oh, it's just a joke. How can the Bengals blow it? I mean, they're the Bengals. They bungle it up. The Bengals are the Bengals. I mean, they are still the Bengals, folks. Even with Joe Burrow, they probably wouldn't be much better. I mean, they really wouldn't be. I mean, they are. Again, I respect the Bengals. They always seem to have a pretty good offense, but their defense, even in the Carson Palmer days, their defense wasn't all that great. In the Andy Dalton days, the defense wasn't that great. They were a dirty team. Bengals were a dirty team, but they weren't a great defense. No, it's always been the Bengals. That's how they've always operated. They always have a good offense. They never actually have a great defense. Go Blue Jays! Oh yeah, all that money spent to be average. Yep. That is, it's just so dumb. So dumb. Yeah, it's time for us to go adopt and just embrace the offense and just be a West Coast offense. That's what works in the NFL now. I don't know why it worked. It's always worked ever since it's been implemented in the 80s. It has worked. It's been the one that's worked. That's what they ran in New England. I mean, that's essentially what they run in Kansas City. Mahomes just has the ability to of course, make great plays. It's just really frustrating, when you see everybody else looking really good and the Steelers are just stuck in the middle. Go, Pack, go. Hi, Doc. How's it going? James, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, no, congrats on your win. You guys looked really good in the second half. You guys deserved it. We did not. Just an average defense. Yep. It's got it. Yeah. How's it going again, Scott? Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Still about 5 minutes until halftime is over. Again, 7-7 is your score. Do you think it's a scheme problem with the Pittsburgh defense or just coaching in general? I think it's both. It starts with coaching, but that defense that we run, I think, is very outdated. It is the defense that we ran it. It's very similar to what we ran in the 2000s, and it worked in the 2000s when the league was still a run-dominant league. And it's still kind of a run. It actually is kind of reverted back. More run game is being used now. But passing, I mean, obviously it's a pass-first league, though. It still is, and the rules benefit the pass-first league. I mean, the Steelers always, we rarely press. We always give cushion. We're a bend but don't break defense. But now a lot of people, a lot of quarterbacks, pretty much just you notice that the stats now, average yards per attempt, average yards per completion, they're all down now. There's many reasons why that is, but that means they're taking what you give them, and that's what the Steelers do. They let you take those 3 or 4 yards. That's always been the case. And now more than ever, people are just going ahead and looking at that check down. That's what you look at the stats last night. Love didn't really have many big throws down the field, but what did he end up with? I mean, almost 400 yards. That's what it is. You know, the scheme is outdated. And yes, I do believe coaching is a big problem. Tom lost respect 100%. What was it? I can't remember. One of the players, I think Joey Porter Jr. said that earlier. He didn't say Tomlin, of course, but he said things have to change. They're not playing hard, and usually that means that the locker room is doing what it wants. So obviously, yeah, you can hold the players accountable 100%. They should be, but that also it comes down to coaching. They're also being paid a lot of money to keep those players motivated, and again, he's just stale, you know. I know I'm just preaching to the choir here because I'm sure most of you guys agree with what I'm saying about Tomlin, but, you know, I'm very certain that Tomlin would have probably some success somewhere else. He probably would. I do think he's washed. I don't know. I could see a scenario where he doesn't, but I can also see a scenario where he does, and that's not a problem. He's just been in one place for so long. It's time to get a new voice. It's time to get out of there. That's just how I feel about it. Burnout, possibly. Hill, Evans, Scatavo, Bowers, all on my roster this year. Injuries is killing me. Ew, if I win this year, I don't think I'm winning this year. I got Dark and a couple of Lions, though. Gotcha. Been a Steelers fan since 1978. Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice. Actually, it doesn't, because you missed out on the 70s, as they are resuming kickoff here, so this is way behind. Fielded at the 10, he's at the 20, he's at the 25, the 30, and brought down to the 32. Let me refresh this. Maybe this was... Okay, there we go. So that was just not refreshed. You can barely get you in, but never win the big games. Yep, that's what it is. Looks like there's a holding call against the Chiefs, and that'll back them up. So, yes, we are back here in Kansas City. 7-7 is your score. Kansas City, of course, starting off with a holding call on the kickoff, so that'll back them up to the 20. So, again, looking at the stats earlier, pretty much even right down the middle. Just have been able to finish drives due to turnovers. You were 6? Okay. Well, yeah, you were live then. I guess that's true. There's sometimes I say I was born in 96, so yeah, Steelers fan since 96, but really, again, I started watching, my earliest memories are 02. So I did get to see both those Super Bowls. Mahomes was there, and then the referees came in and whistled something, so I don't know what is happening. All right, well, it's 1st and 10. Nothing came of that. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes Dumps it off to Rice. Rice is at the 20 and is brought down at the 25 for a gain of 5. And looking to get him more involved. And you can see 3 catches, 11 yards. That's not really going to cut it. But, of course, again, the defense of Washington has played really good. I mean, they have been locked down tonight. Of course, your coach is Dan Quinn. You kind of expect it, but I've been really impressed with how they've looked tonight. But can you keep it up? I don't know. 2nd and 5 in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes changing it up a little bit. Mahomes drops back, looking, steps up, fires over the middle. It is dropped by Gray, and Gray took a big hit at the end. Oh, and there's a late flag. Oh, and Lattimore can't believe it. The pass was tipped. Again, they were looking to try to jar the ball loose. And that, yeah, I don't know. You didn't need to do it once the ball was kind of gone. I get it. Oh, man, again, you just can't do that if you're Washington. You just can't do the stupid penalties. Team is hanging in by 4 PBR. Ooh. We'll see. Oh, my goodness. Again, just dumb. You don't need to do that. You clearly see the ball is not in his hands. Just dumb. And that one little penalty will probably lead to something for the Chiefs. I guarantee it. 1st and 10 here for Mahomes in the pistol. Mahomes, play action, dumps it off to Gray. He's at the 45 and drug out of bounds around the 50. That is close to a brand new set of downs. I wonder if it'll be the case. Actually, I'm not going to do that. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. You don't see the penalty? Well, yeah, a few years ago it wouldn't have been, but in today's world it is. And again, you could just easily lay off. You did not need to hit him. And yeah, that is, again, I agree. It is football, but again, just you should know the situation. Just don't. Not against the Chiefs. 2nd and 2. Mahomes hands it off up the middle. Pacheco crossing the 50 and is going to be just lifted up in the air and whistled dead. I don't know how Pacheco felt about that. That was interesting there. Pacheco literally lifted up in the air. Oh, jeez. He does run hard. He's not exactly the biggest guy in the world either. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball at the 47. Pacheco in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mahomes drops back. Looking. I guess no one's coming open. Checks it down to Gray. He's at the 40, the 30, 20. That's Kelsey. Never mind at the 15. Brought down at the 10. Travis Kelsey. Wide open in the flat, and he had nothing in front of him but a bunch of green grass. 1st and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Actually, they mark him down at the 9, so it's going to be 1st and goal. Bradshaw and Montana never lost Super Bowl. Yeah, they were undefeated in the big one. For sure. They will. I know Bradshaw won't really get his love that he deserves either. Talking about quarterbacks last night that didn't really get the love they deserve. 1st and goal, Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco up the middle, and he's tripped up after a gain of about 2 as he's brought down around the 7-yard line. Trying to injure Pacheco for me. Thank Redskins. I appreciate the effort. Oh, yeah. Pacheco at 23 yards rushing. Rushing. I don't know how he is on receiving. All right, 2nd and goal for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. Mahomes, play action. Looking, dumps it off to Rice. Rice at the 5, extending. Did he get there? Out of bounds around the 3. They're saying he stepped out. One of the officials wanted to put up hands in the air for a touchdown. Yeah, he's definitely short. Wow. All right, it's going to be 3rd and goal here for the Chiefs. That's a pretty bad spot. It actually should be about the 1. So Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Sending Hunt in motion. Mahomes drops back, looking, pump fakes, moving to his right. There's an obvious hold. Fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. And there's going to be probably something in the end zone. And I believe this will be offsetting because, again, there was a hold on the right tackle. And I imagine there's going to be illegal contact or something in the end zone. Holding offense and then holding on the defense. Offset, that just helps the Chiefs, of course. Again, 3rd and goal from the 2. Reeves, I guess the guilty party. Now he's going to step off the field. Interesting. Again, he's had a really good night. I don't know if I would take him off for that. That's interesting. Taking off a player that has played really well tonight. Just because he committed a penalty, then I don't know. I mean, I don't like that personally if I'm a Redskins fan. Mahomes in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. Mahomes sending Worthy in motion. Mahomes, play action, pop pass over the middle, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Gray. Sainstrill and Gray were hugging each other. A lot of contact there. And Mahomes doing his little thing here with his fingers. It looks like they're going to stay on the field. Little pop pass there. Just couldn't quite break free. Again, Gray and Sandstrom are both really pushing each other, so that's why there's no flag. 4th and goal. They're going for it. In the shotgun is Mahomes. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right, sending Brown in motion. Now it strips to the left, 1 to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking, steps up, moving to his right, fires. He's wide open. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Kareem Hunt breaking free into the end zone. And the Chiefs take the lead 13-7 with 10-12 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Fran Tarkenton lost 3 Super Bowls. Yeah. We were supposed to install painted garage doors today. Got to the job and found out they painted it the wrong color. That is tough. Good night. Good night, Scott. You have a good one. Maybe 4. I think it may have been 4. Well, I know the Vikings lost 4. I just don't know if they were all Fran. So we're just pending the extra point, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Chiefs, once again, lead 14-7 with 10-12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, that is tough. So I wonder how that went, Chris. Like, so I guess do you still get, of course, paid for it, or I don't know how it works for you. Okay, Kareem Hunt is kicking major butt. Good job, Kareem. Yep. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. And like I said earlier, again, there's a lot of people out there competing for your attention. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Again, just appreciate you clicking on the live stream. Again, I know you have to scroll way down to find me because, like I said, there's a lot of people doing this game tonight. So, yeah, definitely appreciate the opportunity. Hopefully, I did a decent enough job to where you can subscribe. And again, you never know. Maybe your go-to streamer isn't covering that game, and maybe I'm covering that game. You never know how it can work one Sunday afternoon or whatnot. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. And again, I do 3 games every Sunday, so don't think it's just a Steelers thing. No, you are getting a bunch of stuff, a bunch of football here on the channel. So let's see, how is we get paid about half of what we normally would. Had to take them back to get painted the right color. Okay, well, that's kind of a bummer. But I mean, at least I guess you get paid for something, for the time, I guess. Let's see here if I'm Still holding on. I imagine I'm going to hold on to the win for my main league here. I don't know why I can't click on that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't click that earlier. Looks like I should win. Xavier Worthy hasn't done nothing, but it's not a big deal whenever, and of course he sat Kyler Murray, or he started Kyler Murray, didn't send his lineups. So thank you, sir. Thank you very much for that. We're back here in Kansas City again. The Chiefs leading 14-7 over the Redskins. Congrats on the 1700. Thank you. We'll see if it stays. This is the second time I've crossed it. Yesterday, again, I crossed it and then lost 4 subs after I posted a video criticizing Mike Tomlin. Very interesting. Fielded. Oh, at the 7, he fumbled it, and it's going to roll out of bounds. That is just a mistake. Oh, man, just when you think maybe the commies can do something. Oh, that is a critical mistake. Oh, Lane couldn't make the catch. Oh, man, that is tough for the Redskins as they're going to be inside their own 2. They're going to mark it at the 1, apparently, or at least on the scoreboard there. Tomlin ball, yep. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 at their own 1. It's like a punt. Santiago, thank you for stopping by. Chiefs the best. They're looking like the best of these 2 teams for sure tonight, Santiago. In the pistol is Mariota. Mariota hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get a few. Krosky Merritt on the carry. Again, he's had he's kind of struggled tonight. Laramie Tunsil is ruled out, by the way. I didn't even realize he was hurt. Krosky Merritt again, 8 carries, 20 yards. It's been a rough night. So now the second-year tackle out there, Brandon Coleman, going to be tasked with trying to slow down the Chiefs' pass rush. Mariota in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Mariota, play action, steps up, fires. It is caught at the 20, brought down around the 23-yard line. That is Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, getting involved here. He's been pretty quiet tonight for the most part. 2 catches. Well, I guess he had that touchdown. But, yeah, other than that, hasn't really done much. Now, all the days, I don't know. You guys struggled in Brazil. And then you guys couldn't beat the Eagles. And then what was the other game? Now, you guys are good, of course. I'm just ready for something different there, Santiago. 1st and 10. Mariota in the pistol. Hands it off up the middle to Krosky. Merritt spinning forward and is brought down around the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5, so that's a pretty good run for him tonight. Again, he hasn't really had much room to work with. I appreciate you, of course, Santiago, for checking on in, man. Commenting down below definitely helps the channel, of course. Mariota moving to his right. Steps up, fires. That is overthrown, incomplete. They showed a graphic there and then showed the game right after. I don't know what the heck that was. It was pretty terrible. But ESPN kind of getting sloppy with their coverage. You know, I've noticed that. ESPN has really kind of fallen off a cliff. Of course, obviously during their daytime segments, but also their live coverage of games have been kind of sloppy and fallen behind. So 3rd and 5 for the Redskins. They need to get to the 32 for a brand new set of downs. Mariota is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Mariota drops back, steps up, pump fakes, fires. It is almost intercepted. It was off the hands of a receiver and then off the hands of a corner. Incomplete. And they will have to punt it away back to the Chiefs. Definitely a dangerous. Steelers are so-so. I mean, that is true. I can't really lie. I can't say that is wrong. Got to catch that. Yeah, throw was a little bit crazy there, but he should have had it. as the bots are going wild here. Can't disagree with you there, Santiago. They are not that great. As he punts it off and fielded at the 15. Reversing field. He's still at the 15. Now he's at the 20. Cuts inside. Still moving at the 25 before he's brought down. So nice return there of 10 yards. Good punt, though, by Tressway. He's been a pretty good punter for some time now. As the Chiefs will start over again. Again, they, of course, lead 14-7 with 8:05 left to go in the third quarter. Jays 4, LA 3 in the fifth. Oh, man. 124.38 to 120.56. Duke's Black Labs matters the lead. That's a pretty... what a name. Is in the lead with just Pacheco. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see there, Duke. But you're the best. Appreciate you, man. I try to be. I'm just a little streamer. Hey, we're growing, though. We are growing. Again, as James just said, it is 4-3. Dodgers get back a run. So we're kind of paying attention to that one. Of course, that is the final baseball series of the season. Again, appreciate you, Santiago, for tuning on in. Of course, everyone, for tuning on in. Appreciate you guys. Again, I know you guys have to scroll really far down to find me, so hopefully, again, if you did enjoy any of the broadcast tonight, make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. This is what I do. Again, I call games. Obviously, I'm a Steelers fan, as Santiago pointed out, but obviously, I don't just cover Steelers games. How do you know this? What game are you paying attention to right now? It's the Chiefs and the Redskins. So, yeah, again, even yesterday I covered 3 games, not just the Steelers. I covered other games as well. So, again, it's not just a Steelers channel and, of course, primetime games. No, I'm doing games throughout the day. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you're an NFL fan, college football, or MLB. Either one. I do them all 3. And, of course, other things every now and then. So we'll see what happens. No NBA, though. I mean, that is something that I just won't do. I won't do it. Because that is boring. I find that extremely boring. College basketball, though, is really fun. Not going to lie. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible. We do have a poll. You guys are rolling with the Chiefs pretty much at this point. 63% of you guys have the Chiefs winning, 37% the Redskins and the Commies. Jays, they just tied it up. No way. Oh, that is tough. Well, 4-4. That looks like that's pretty fun. All right, Mahomes is under center at the 25. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it off Pacheco. Pacheco at the 30 and fights forward close to the line to gain out of bounds. Couldn't tell you if he got it. It was close. And they're going to give him the first down. 1st and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. Pacheco with a 10-yard run. He's now at 33 yards on the night. Mahomes in the huddle, breaking the huddle. Can you say 6-7? Yeah, I can. You want me to do the motion? That's the only time I'll do it on request. I do it every now and then because it's actually somewhat catchy. Mahomes drops back, looking up, fires. It is caught at the 50. He's at the 45 and hit hard at the 41. That is Juju Smith-Schuster, the former Steeler, getting involved. His second catch of the night. That's good for 24. All right, tie is just tight everywhere. Pull out the knife and cut the tension. It's close. Mahomes doing a good job again. 1st and 10 at the 41. Mahomes under center, hands it off up the middle, and I have no idea what's going on right now. What the heck? Did everyone else's TV do that? Because mine was still fine. Do it and I sub. Again, I already did it, you know. I feel like that's good. You know, if you don't want to sub, it is what it is, man. I'd love to have you, but, you know. Yeah, I'll do it on my terms, man. That's how I roll. I do it on my terms. But yeah, I can't be controlled. Appreciate it though, man. 2nd and 9 at the 40. Mahomes in the shotgun, sending a receiver in motion. Mahomes drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 30. Oh, and he fumbles the ball, but then he recovers it. Oh, how does that even happen? Rashee Rice fumbles the ball and then picks it up immediately. And that's going to be a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. Blacked out for a few seconds. That's what I was wondering. Appreciate you, Santiago. You're a legend, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I do it. I've actually done it, I think, every broadcast since, about a week now. For some reason, I just do it. 1st and 10, Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, looking, fires. It's caught in the flat by Worthy, who's immediately brought down after a gain of 1. As we're approaching the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter, 14-7. Chiefs, of course, with the lead. And again, this is huge. I mean, Troy been pretty much about to steal what I'm saying here, but yeah, if Washington allows a touchdown, that is some big stuff here. Field goal still keeps them in the game, but yeah, it's trending in the wrong direction. As it's 2nd and 8 here at the 23, Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, dumps it off to Rice. He's at the 20, lowering the shoulder at the 15, brought down to bounds at the 14, and that's a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs yet again. Doctor is saying in the stream, can't watch the Mavs. They make me depressed. I'm very sorry. That is tough. That's weird. You would think with a guy like Luka that they would be pretty good. I don't know. That's weird to me, Draven. 1st and 10 at the 14. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes swings it out. It's caught by Worthy. Cuts inside, fighting, and he's brought down at the 10. Yeah, you would think Luka would be. Man, that's tough. So 2nd and 6 now for the Chiefs. Yeah, I know they don't have Luka anymore. I know, Chris. In the shotgun is Mahomes. Trips to the left, one to the right. Mahomes drops back, looking, moving to his right, fires to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chiefs are now up by 2 scores with 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Draven loves it. Yeah, see, he's like, oh, yeah, see, obviously, the Mavericks obviously have Luka. I don't know why we're losing. So, again, Kelsey and the Chiefs leading 20-7 pending the extra point. Mahomie, yeah, 100. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. He kind of reminds me of Patrick Mahomes. That is Patrick Mahomes. Oh, that's probably why I like him so much. He really is Patrick Mahomes. 21-7, the Chiefs leading over the Redskins. 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. You got me, yeah. Do you like the NFL? Dude, I love the NFL. I've loved the NFL since, I was 4. And then, I've watched the NFL since I was 6. So, yes, I started playing video games of the NFL prior to me watching it on my Sega Dreamcast that my dad, was it my dad? I actually don't know. Was it my dad or my uncle? Tris could probably answer that. I don't know if it was my dad or my uncle that gave me the Sega Dreamcast. Come on, commies. Ooh, they don't look all that great. Touchdown, Kansas City. Yeah. I understand that's what they do. I'm still going to do my call, though. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. I got to say the whole name. But, yeah. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you like what you're listening to. This is what I do, folks. I call games. Again, I try to read as many comments as possible. Of course, the game, of course, takes priority. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I call NFL, MLB, and, of course, college football. So if you like any of that, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. That is pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say. It is 4-4 in L.A., the Dodgers, again, striking back with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th to tie it up. Jeez. Funny? I'm all right. Still watching Jays vs. Dodgers? Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good one. You know, and if you know what's gonna bother me, Wendy, is that if I call the game tomorrow, it's gonna be like 1-0. And it's gonna be like, man, I covered the most boring game of them all. Uncle introduced you and gave your first Dreamcast system. I bought the second. Yeah, that's okay. Because, yeah, I know there was, like, some problems there. It's a long commercial. Geez, it's a long commercial. That would really bother me if they kick off and then Washington gets it and then they cut to commercial again. That would really bother me. But we'll see. But, yeah, the Chiefs, again, looking good. We're back here in Kansas City. They look really good. They've really turned it on here in the second half. 14 points. And they do have Taylor Swift in the game. Oh, that's crazy. Dodgers lost, sad. You're listening to CeeLo. Dodgers lost. They haven't lost anything. As they field it in the end zone, it's going to take a knee. You're in L.A.? Nice, nice. So I bet, yeah, you're probably liking the Dodgers right now. How about when the commentators say third downs are the most manageable when you get the yards on first and second? It's like, okay, who would have thought? Yeah. 3rd and 1 is a lot easier than 3rd and 10. Oh. Who knew? I didn't. So 1st and 10 here for the Redskins. They have the ball at the 35. And they need to get something going now, or else, I mean, it's not looking good. Again, they've been moving the ball pretty well. Not as much, though, here in the second half. Mariota drops back, heavy pressure, fires it over the middle, and nothing doing. It looks like it was a screen, but it just had nothing doing there. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Redskins as, again, they got to get something going. Got to get something going here, or it's now or never. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Mariota sending a man in motion. Mariota, play action. Looking, dumps it off to the flat. He's at the 35, and he is brought down by a pack of Chiefs. After a gain of 2. You're going to watch your live? What do you mean live? Just donated my Mavs gear to the local bum bear. Jeez. Oh, jeez. That is tough. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up again. Luca. Yeah, I bet Santiago's pretty happy with the Lakers now, considering they have a, Luca. 3rd and 8 in the shotgun. Mariota drops back, fires it down the left sideline. It is caught. But was he in bounds is the question. It's a catch, but I feel like he may have stepped out. That's what's kind of incomplete. Yeah, incomplete pass. I thought he had stepped out. Oh. Tell you what. I don't know. I'd like to look at I don't know. I'd like to see the steps prior to this, but if he stayed in bounds, that is a catch for sure. I'm referring to, of course, staying in bounds as in like running down the sideline. But yeah, his knee touched prior to everything else going out of bounds. So if he did not step out of bounds prior to that, then that is going to be a catch because he gets the right knee down. Right knee equals 2 feet. That is going to be a first down for the Redskins. Oh, they didn't lose. I thought I heard Sela say good night, and there was ninth. No. Yeah, it's 4-4. That's a catch. Yeah. Do you like WWE? I used to. So they are reviewing it. I don't know why they just now decided to review it. That's pretty interesting. Oh, Washington challenged. Okay, I see why. Yeah, Draven loves WWE. Santiago, you would love Draven. You guys chat about WWE. Like, I used to. Not really anymore, though. So, again, this is, I don't know. I think that's going to be a catch. The first referee ruled catch? Okay. After reviewing the play, it is a completed catch. That's going to be a brand new set of downs for it. What a catch. My question, I thought he had stepped out running. They're showing it here on the TV, which, of course, if you're not watching the game, well, I thought he had stepped out prior to getting there. Like he had stepped out of bounds prior to getting the ball, which would have been a penalty. But no, he kept his feet in bounds. He got the right knee in prior to everything else stepping out of bounds. And, of course, that is a first down. So, 1st and 10 at the 37. New life for the Redskins as they are driving at the 37. Mariota he's under center. Mariota, it's a toss to Samuel. Samuel cuts inside and nothing doing. Looks like they're going to give him a yard. Nothing doing there. Ticking under a minute 30 here in this one. 21-7 is your score. Redskins trying to get something going. 2nd and 9 at the 36. Mariota in the shotgun, changing it up a little bit. Sending McCaffrey out to the right. Mariota fires. It is caught by somebody. It was caught by McCaffrey, but that's a loss on the play. The screen couldn't work. Yo, what's up? Wow, if Golden State wins, I hit the lottery-style parlay, the kind of I need to lose on purpose so the books don't lock me out. They're going to lock me out. That's crazy. Yeah, that is actually crazy. You better lose on purpose, I guess. So 3rd and 11. Mariota's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Mariota drops back. Heavy pressure immediately, and down he goes. Mariota is frustrated. Oh, as soon as he gets the snap in the shotgun, he's already running for his life. What in the world was that? That was terrible offensive line play, as that is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs lead 21-7. He is so upset. I don't blame him. Doctor, I was going to ask about the altercation during the Steelers game, but my internet and cell service was out from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oh, that is tough. Jeez. I forgot the altercation. What altercation, honestly? 6-7 or 41? I don't even know what 41 is. I don't want to know what 41 is. I would go with 6-7. It seems like a better thing. How did no one block that guy? They decided to clock out for a second. It was a smoke break by the right guard, I guess. Right guard took a smoke break live on national television. You hate to see it during the play. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you like what you're listening to. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, college football, or MLB, this is the channel for you. So make sure, again, to hit that like and subscribe button. Like I said, there's always a lot of competition, especially in NFL games, so I really do appreciate you guys scrolling all the way down and finding me. Hopefully, again, it was worth the scrolling or clicking or whatever it is that you watch your YouTube on. So definitely appreciate that. I really do. Really do. Because all I ask for is a chance. I believe in my ability to definitely, be better than 95, honestly 99%. I really do. I believe I can be that guy. That is definitely the guy to call games, the guy you want to listen to in calling games. So, All I ask for is a chance. 4th and 20 total smoke break. Yeah, they've clocked out. They're done. You did. Again, I appreciate you, Santiago, for scrolling all the way down. Like I said, there's a lot of people that call it. I mean, I can just... Let me go ahead and look at it right now. Commanders versus Chiefs. Of course, if I search up Redskins versus Chiefs, I doubt I would be. How about those Chiefs? I've never heard of him, but he's got 8K people watching. There's, of course, Tom Grossi, the legend himself, Football Nation. He's emerging as like a big guy. The Commanders report by Chat Sports. Oh, the donors. Oh, man. I wonder how many people they've asked for donations tonight. That's crazy. Of course, there's Rising Rhino. Not a sports. I'm not familiar with him. There's a guy streaming Madden 26, masquerading as the actual game. Yeah, and they have a lot of people watching, folks, as that is going to be fielded at the 6. You know what I should do, folks, is just go ahead and put Madden on here, and I would get all the views because some people can't tell the difference. Like and sub, appreciate it, man. The DK face mask grab. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He was just being stupid. He got his finger. His finger was like in the guy's face, and then he just started grabbing it. Like, dude, what an idiot. So yeah, we're back from commercial break to punt it, and now we're back on commercial break. So that's classic NFL stuff. 4-4 is your score here in Los Angeles. Again, the Blue Jays and the Doyers are trying to get the advantage here. Both of them at 1-1. The winner, I'd say, would have a decent advantage going forward. You're cool. I try to be. I'm okay. I'm actually not that cool. Not that cool. Who's rising around? He might be an elite and certified ball knower. He is elite. Knows ball to an extent. I don't know if... there's DrDelay, and then there's Rising Rhino. You know what I'm saying? DrDelay, that guy knows ball. DrDelay is the guy with elite ball knowledge. There aren't many people with more ball knowledge than DrDelay. If one could do Madden like MLB 3D, they would get... Yeah, they would. They would. And I could probably do it. That would be so weird. But the thing is, it would be people that think oh, this is the actual game. And again, it's people... No offense, and I hope no one finds this offensive because I understand my crowd. You have some later millennials, Gen Xers, boomers, and I totally get it. But those people that watch those are not kids. Those are the older crowd that thinks, oh, they got the game. And it's not the game. That's who's watching those. So. Yeah, it is a little frustrating to see them. Those should be banned as well. They shouldn't be allowed. Because it's misleading. Because you're thinking you're watching the game, but you're not. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're back here in Kansas City. Again, it's 21-7, and the Chiefs are looking to put this one away. If they go down and score really anything, be a 3-score game. DrDelay, oh yeah. Mahomes in the shotgun, swings it out, it's caught by Worthy. He's at the 5, cuts inside at the 10, bounces it outside at the 15 before he's brought down. That's an exciting gain of 9 for Xavier Worthy, pointing to the first down, but he did not get the first down. So that was interesting there by Worthy. He has 4 catches, 42 yards on the night. Showing the miscues here of Washington's pass coverage. Again, a lot of time. Mahomes, of course, when he has all this time, he's able to find open receivers. So 2nd and 1 for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Mahomes hands it off up the middle. He's at the 15, the 20, and is brought down at the 25-yard line. That is Kareem Hunt with a big run and a big first down as, again, the Chiefs are pretty much controlling the game. That is pretty much what they're doing at this point as the Redskins have had no answer here in the second half. So 1st and 10, Mahomes in the shotgun. Mike Caliendo. Is that the son of Frank Caliendo? As he tosses it here. He's at the 30, he's at the 35, the 40, and slung out of bounds at the 41. I can't remember. This is the third running back that they've used. I can't remember his name, as there is a penalty marker on the play. That's going to be holding call against the Chiefs. That was on Rashee Rice. Also, Doctor, since my internet was out all day, I couldn't put in Breece Hall and Kraft. That is tough. I know Kraft had a good day. I'm sure Breece Hall did too. Rice, of course, with the holding call. That'll back him up. So 1st and 16 now for the Chiefs at the 20. Mahomes, empty set. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes drops back, looking over the middle. Pump fakes, and is going to get sacked. That's a loss of 1. Martin with the sack. That's his second of the night. Smith, yes, that's right. Brashard Smith. Thank you, Steve. You have a good memory. I just can't remember. I cannot remember like I used to. I'm getting old. I am getting old. 2nd and 17 for the Chiefs. Mahomes is in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Mahomes drops back. Moving to his left, and he may take off. He's going to. Oh, he fires at the 40 and is brought down at the 44. He acted like he was going to run, but that was not the case. Finding Rice over the middle. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. And there is a lot of pushing and shoving or something. Referee's getting involved here. There's a flag. Washington needs a turnover. They do. Chiefs have a guy named Smith. I think his line is 15. Well, he may be getting it. Oh, Rice threw the football at Martin. Yeah. Rice throwing the football, and of course Rice trying to plead his case to Coach Reed. That's not going to work. Of course, if you're Travis Kelce, you can push your coach and get away with it, no problem. That's probably what Rice should have done. He should have pushed Reed on the sideline and be like, "Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and back in, no problem." Chat is the best. Oh, I have a great chat. I'm telling you, I have the best subs. I'm not even kidding. I have a chat that's fun. They're funny, and they're smart. And they keep me in line for the most part. So I appreciate. 1st and 10 at the 29. Mahomes in the shotgun. Trips to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Mahomes, it's a draw. Hands it to Pacheco. Pacheco at the 30, the 35. And he's still going at the 40 before he's brought down at the 42. That is Isaiah Pacheco with a nice run. And a brand new set of downs. It's not NASCAR time. I'm still confused how I thought I banned that word, but apparently not. Showing again Rice trying to plead his case there. I don't know what the heck Rice was thinking there. Good night, everyone. You have a good night, Wendy. Sleep tight. Mahomes hands it off up the middle. This is Pacheco again fighting forward as he's brought down at the 45. Gain of 3. Again, I'm trying to see what happened there. It's 4-4 in that one in Los Angeles. Let me go actually refresh this. Just in case that's not updating. Yeah, it's still 4-4. Okay. Do you play Fortnite? I used to back in the day. And if I do play Fortnite now, it is OG and OG only. As Mahomes drops back, steps up, moving to his left. Oh, skipping over defenders, fires. It's caught. He's at the 40, brought down at the 39. That is Noah Gray on the catch. And that is a brand new set of downs. We have an injured player on the field. That is an injured Washington player, Washington Redskin on the ground. Looked like a lineman from what I saw. Hopefully he's okay. Kinlaw. I think it's Javon Kinlaw, if I recall his first name. He is pretty good. He was pretty good. I don't know if he still is, but I know he was pretty good for a while. So a commercial break. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to for tuning in. Appreciate you guys again. Make sure again to like and subscribe. Only Mahomes. Only Patrick Mahomes can make that play happen. Oh man. Oh, Patrick Mahomes reminds me a lot of Patrick Mahomes. He really does. Looks like he's in serious pain. Yeah, I was holding his right arm, I believe, right shoulder. I wonder if he's the one that dove for Mahomes and Mahomes skipped over. That might have been what happened there. Yeah, probably. Oh, man. This chair squeaks a lot. I don't know if you guys hear it or not. The creaking and the squeaking. Maybe you don't. I don't know. So, again, there's an entry delay here. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. Of course, I do, call the game. But, again, I try to respond when I can. I saw that. Yep. Please stop giving the ball to Pacheco. My lead is 1.12. Can you please stop? Yeah, I don't know. But you have to go. Hey, appreciate you, man. Santiago, good to meet you, man. You have a good night. And you take care, man. Welcome aboard, of course, to the channel. Appreciate you. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay there. I don't know. Of course, they're showing a hockey commercial. I'm telling you, I'm just debating it. The problem is I don't know how it would do because I'm looking at other streamers that cover hockey. They don't really, there's no interest there apparently. So we'll play the Colts next one. Yep, Jacob. Yep. Bye, W. Yeah, appreciate it, man. What are you calling when the NFL is over? So when the NFL ends, I'll be doing some college basketball, and then baseball starts in March. And then it's the same old. As we hand it off to Hunt up the middle. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 32. Kareem Hunt. He's a little shaken up after getting up there, but I don't know if he'll keep going or not. Can you please call NBA? I'm sorry, Jacob. I just don't like it. I don't like the NBA. It's boring. We'll see, Jacob. If I call a game, I'll let you know. I promise. I will let you know. I know you like the Cavs, so maybe I can try to call a Cavs-Sixers game. But yeah, I find it boring. 2nd and 3, ball at the 32. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes fakes it to Worthy. Looking, fires to Gray, and it's incomplete. Overthrown. Gray had him. Gray was free. Mahomes wants Gray to put up his hands. I mean, even if he did, he's not 10 foot tall. You're an NBA fan. You like the NBA? Yeah, I know you do. I remember your profile pic was a Cavs hat. So, yeah, I just find it so boring. If the NBA were to go back to like the 2000s, man, where the scores were like 90 something to like 92-87, shoot, like that was good stuff. That was defense, and it was physical. 3rd and 3, Mahomes swings it out. It's caught by Rice. He's at the 30 and gets the first out of the 25 and runs out of bounds at the 22-yard line. That is a brand new set of downs, and they are just moving down the field. You like NBA, NFL, and MLB? You're six? Yeah, I like the Sixers. I mean, again, it's not like I love them or anything, but like that's the team I would pull for. You know, I check out their scores, and that's it. Like I said, I don't care if they. I know they were terrible last year. It had no impact on my life. It does not matter. 1st and 10 in the shotgun is Mahomes. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco up the middle. He's leading forward, but not getting much. I know Steve again is a little bit worried there. Pacheco with a gain of 2. And they are again inside the red zone. You're back. Wow, geez. Wow, that was fast. Welcome back, Santiago. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Chiefs. Again, they are just dominating this half, over 16 minutes of time of possession. That is tough. Mahomes in the shotgun, sending a receiver in motion. Mahomes drops back, looking, steps up. He might take off. No, he throws it to Rice over the middle at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. And this is officially a blowout, folks. This is officially a blowout. An 18-yard catch and run to Rashee Rice. 27-7 with 7:52 left to go. 3-0. Yeah, I know. Like the Sixers back when they had Iverson. Yeah. Your rookie is a beast. Oh, is he? I don't even know. I know they're just winning. Steelers fans sighing. Yep, Chiefs going to be winning again. Santiago loves it. He says thank you as the extra point is up. The extra point is good. 28-7 is your score with 7:52 left to go in the 4th quarter. Doctor, if you call an NBA game, you really should watch Luka and the Mavs. I gotcha. I should. I really should. What a great combo. This is the way I switched NBA games. You switched NBA? What do you mean by that? I'm so hurt from last night. Oh, I totally get you. You lost to fantasy? That's tough. I think I'm going to be good. Let me go ahead and check out baseball here. 4-4 in the top of the 7th. And then for my fantasy, just going to update here. Is that it? I'm at 177, 171. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it for me. I'm definitely going to win. Okay, now it's updating. All right, 174, 145. Yeah, I thought he had somebody. Yeah, he had Kelsey. Kelsey has 21 points. Let me go and refresh this. It's being dumb. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Looks like I'll be 8-0. Let's go me. Folks, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Oh, my gosh. I look away for 2 seconds. You guys start popping off. NBA is flopsly loud, soft as a Tootsie Roll. Yeah, I don't watch. Like I said, I just don't like it anymore. I completely agree, Duke. My lead is now .92. Pacheco to locker room. We'll see. You're 7-1 at fancy? Nice. Lucas on the Lakers. Yeah, we know. We're just kidding. Washington wasting the early scoring opportunities. Yep, 100%. You turn off the game in the NFL. Oh, I see. I gotcha. I gotcha, man. Well, I appreciate that, letting me call the game for you while you watch the NBA. Yeah, again, I understand people, they'll be doing something else. So, yeah, man, if you got stuff you got to do, that's where I come in handy. I could be calling a game where you have other things you got to do, but you also want to listen or watch the game. I got you covered. Again, I can't fold your laundry, do anything like that, but I can keep you updated with what's happening in the NFL or college football or baseball world. So definitely, again, like and subscribe for more for play-by-play with DrDelay. Because this is what I do, folks. I call games. All right. As Butker boots it out of the end zone for a touchback. Well, if you're Washington at this point, you're just kind of playing for pride. I mean, again, like Lewis said, they had a lot of opportunities earlier, and they just could not take advantage. And that's why the score is what it is. I mean, it's 28-7. And we felt that Washington could make it a game, and it was for a point there. But again, they haven't done anything in in the second half. So 1st and 10, Mariota in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. And there's a false start there. Geez, that was so early. How did the Niners lose to the Texans with that offensive line they have? The Falcons don't put any points again. The FBI is going to be arresting the NFL players soon. Yeah, I completely agree. Nick, I have no idea. What city are you from? I am from Reading, Pennsylvania, but I don't live there anymore. Mavs down by 22. Turn off the game now. Jeez. GG's. Arrest Tara Austin? Yeah, probably. It's just a televised scrimmage at this point. Yeah. As Mariota dumps it off, and he can't even complete the pass to Rodriguez. Or no, pardon me, McNichols in the flat. So now it's 2nd and 15 coming up for the Commies. And looking at, I forgot what is his name. Cliff Kingsbury. He looks exhausted. So 2nd and 15 coming up for the Redskins. In the shotgun is Mariota. Mariota has trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Mariota takes the snap. Steps up. Trying to find something. He does as he trips his way forward for about a gain of 6. Again, we're at 7:35 and counting here in the fourth quarter. This game is pretty much a foregone conclusion. The Chiefs will be 5-3. Washington will fall to 3-5. They have the Seahawks coming up, the Lions. Then they are going to Spain to play the Dolphins. Then they're off, and then they come back and host the Broncos. 3rd and 9. They're at the 36. They need to get to the 45. Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Mariota drops back, fires over the middle. It's off his hands, incomplete. Ertz flat out dropped it. And it's just been a long night for the Redskins. And that is just, he is just wide open. Throw was not exactly the best, but it was catchable. Keeper flag 2 points in 30 minutes. Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. So Tressway back to punt it away here on DrDelay. Way boots it. Again, this is one of the best in the NFL. Fields it at the 24, reversing field. He's at the 25, the 30, 35, and slung out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So a return of about 15 yards. There's a flag down. 5-4 Jays. Jays leading. Look at that. Top of the 7th. Blue Jays leading 5-4. Looks like the block in the back for the Chiefs, and they'll step away. Commercial break. 28-7 is your score here in Kansas City. This game is boring. I totally get it. Yeah. No, I know this game is boring. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's been a little bit more blowouts in the last few weeks. I totally get it, though. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of checked out. I feel bad. I should be checked in, but, I definitely want close games. That's why, I don't know. It really bothers me whenever these guys, of course, obviously you have the injury to Daniels, but there are some teams you can kind of just know that they're going to take a step back. Washington has been like this forever. They have that one good year, and then 5 years in a row they won't do nothing like after that. It's just the way it is. It's just, I don't know. Like, ease them into it, I don't know. I don't know. That bothers me when they put these primetime games, they're just stinkers. Love the Mavs jerseys. La Police. Policia. The police. That's not how you spell Policia. Is that how you spell Policia? I thought they had a C. I always want a close primetime game. 100%. 100%. Yeah, this is just bad. Let's see what we have next week on Primetime. We have the Ravens and the Dolphins. The only bright spot about that one is that the Dolphins usually play better at home. So that's what we can hope for there. And then, of course, next Sunday night we have Seahawks and the Redskins again. So they put the Redskins on back-to-back primetime weeks, and then they have the Cardinals and the Cowboys. What in the world are they kind of thinking, man? The Cardinals again, yeah, I mean, maybe. That one could be a sneaky good game, I think, actually. But, geez, like, that's not a sure thing, though. That's what's so weird about it. Oh, well. All right, we're back here in Kansas City. Again, Kansas City looking like they're going to move to 5-3. The Redskins will fall to 3-5. Ravens, Dolphins win. I mean, I hope so. I just don't think so, but I hope so. All right, Mahomes is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Mahomes hands it off up the middle. This is Hunt. And Hunt still moving as he's brought down at the 19-yard line for a gain of 4. We'll be keeping an eye on Pacheco. As Pacheco, if he gets about 10 yards or so, Steve will lose his fantasy matchup. Career high, 3 passing touchdowns with 4 seconds to throw. I mean, seconds to throw. That is just a next-gen stat if I've seen one. Second half drives for the Chiefs. 8 plays, 80 yards. 8 plays, 75 yards. 13 plays, 94 yards. They are just clicking here in the second half. Mahomes in the shotgun. Mahomes drops back, way back. And he is going to take a sack. And there's a flag. Newton tried to let go, but Mahomes kind of flopped. That's a bummer. Weird Series is in the 7th inning. Yeah, I checked that earlier. Rice is the best. Yeah, he's all right. Thanks for the stream, Doctor. I got to go. Yeah, I don't blame you. Hope you have a good night. Yes, you have a good night, Chris. Again, appreciate you for tuning in. Doctor, how many touchdowns do you think Rodgers finishes with this season? Oh, probably 30. I think 30 would be a good number. I think he can do it. So, again, a personal foul on the Redskins. That's going to move the ball up to about the 34-yard line. And, of course, he wasn't too happy. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs as we're just kind of ready for the conclusion of this one, as I don't know what in the world's going on, but they're not playing at all. They're just doing whatever. Referee moving the ball to the right. Okay, well. Like I said, I don't know what's going on the field. There's nothing happening right now. All right, there we go. We're back. Under center is Mahomes. Mahomes sending a man in motion. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Hunt is going to get nothing as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Showing here the Redskins defense been just getting shredded here. Rice is the best. Yeah, Rice is pretty good. Wouldn't say he's the best, but he's pretty good. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in the shotgun, trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Mahomes sending Kelsey in motion. Mahomes swings it out to Worthy. Worthy reversing field behind the line of scrimmage. He's at the 25, the 30, and walks out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That is a brand new set of downs for the Chiefs. I don't think that's how they drew it up, but it worked anyway. You don't think you saw that girl tonight? I don't know which girl. I have no idea what you're referring to. Talking about Taylor Swift? I saw Taylor Swift for sure. Chiefs schedule at the Bills. That should be a good one. Then they're off on week 10 at the Broncos, hosting the Colts. And then they're at the Cowboys. Again, the Colts at the Chiefs. The Chiefs should win that one for sure. 1st and 10 at the 34. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco slips and unable to get nothing. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Chiefs. They're going to give him a yard. How do you give him a yard there? There's no way. Coming back, okay. Jerry Rice was definitely the best. Remember, defenseless receiver wasn't a turn back then. Oh, yeah, no, I completely agree. Best receiver of all time is Jerry Rice. For sure. I guess it's 2nd and 9. I don't know how you give him a yard there. Mahomes hands it off Pacheco up the middle. He's at the 40 and is brought down. Oh, he loses the ball. But they're going to... Wait, what is going on? They're going to say the runner is down. Pacheco is injured. Oh, his leg is... That's not good. And he is down. There's no fumble. And Pacheco, I don't think Pacheco is coming back in this one. There was a penalty there. I didn't quite hear what that was. I think it might have been holding. Okay, it was holding, so that run is nullified. Pacheco, I think, is done for the day. 30 touchdowns. I thought the Steelers stopped when they get to 20 and just kick field goals. 30 touchdowns on the season. I mean, that's less than 2 passing touchdowns a game. I think that's fair. Same old Redskins. Yeah, they have been rough. It's been rough today for them. All right, 2nd and 14 at the 30. Mahomes in the shotgun. Ticking under 4 minutes to go in this one. 3:55 to be exact. Mahomes hands it off to Hunt. Hunt up the middle and is brought down at the 35-yard line. Nothing doing there for... Well, I mean, I guess it's something, but, a gain of 5 makes it 3rd and 9 coming up for the Chiefs. Again, I'm sorry. I'm a little tuned out of this one. Really disappointed. Just another game that's a blowout. They're checking to see if Pacheco has anything torn on the sideline. That'd be a bummer for him. Again, he just came back from an injury. So that's good. Looks like the trainer and everything is laughing. So that should be good. Pacheco might be healthy after all, as it looks like the clock hit 0 there on the play clock. Looks like Pacheco doesn't have a torn ACL. He's moving around and he's happy. So I think the Chiefs just called a timeout for no reason. 3rd and 9. They're looking, I guess, to keep it going. 0.32 points my lead now. Oh, G doesn't get much closer. Yeah, well, Pacheco is healthy, and he grabbed his helmet, so he may try to get these 3 yards. Or I guess it'd be 4 yards. 4 yards would do you in, I imagine, or a catch. 1 catch would do you in if it's a PPR. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Like I said, I do apologize. It's a stinker, so it is what it is. But yeah, that's definitely it's unfortunate, I would say. But yeah, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you like what you heard tonight. Again, this is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, MLB, or college football, this is the channel for you. So, much appreciated. Of course, again, don't be a stranger. Feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many of the comments as I possibly can. 1 catch or 4 yards. Yep. So, yeah, just a little screen of the running back. You better hope if he gets that catch that he loses 7. But, yeah, look at that. Kelsey, 6 catches, 99 yards. Mahomes, 296 yards. He had 2 picks in the first quarter. Again, Washington really couldn't take advantage. So, Washington has themselves to blame. Apparently, in the baseball world, it's 5-5. Blue Jays and the Dodgers. So, that one is... Oh, yeah, look at that. James just... Yeah, James just brought it up. I just happened to look over there. So, yeah, 5-5 there. Shohei Ohtani with his 8th homer of the postseason. So, if they win, I imagine he'll get the MVP. Good job tonight. Appreciate it. I disagree there, but I really do appreciate the words. I really do. Yeah, I see that now. 5-5. I want to do the World Series now. I'm good. Again, I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I'm just not mentally ready. I think this game really just kind of killed it for me tonight. Let's see. Jays, Dodger. Yep. Why do they always send lower caliber teams for the overseas games? It's punishment for something, I'm sure. Like, hey, don't be bad. Swing pass here to Rice. Rice is going to get a couple, so that's what they took a timeout for. So just to gain a 3, and looks like the Chiefs will punt it away. Punishment for World War II, if I had to guess. Like, hey, because of you guys, we had to get over there. So you're not going to get our best. Now for Spain, because there's a game in Madrid, probably because they didn't get involved. It's like, hey, you guys are right there. You guys didn't really do much. Just a guess. As here is the punt. That's a good punt. Fielded at the 5. And he's at the 10. Makes a guy miss at the 15. He's at the 20 before he's brought down by Basa. And again, this game pretty much over, so we'll see what they can do here with garbage time. See you, friends. Yes, you have a good night, Lewis. You have a good night and take care. Again, this game definitely not one to remember. I thought you would call the Kennesaw game tomorrow night. No, I don't think I would do well with that one because of the illegal streams. So I won't be calling football tomorrow night. Would love to, though. 1st and 10, Mariota dumps it off, but it's tipped up in the air, and it's incomplete. Nothing doing there, and it's 2nd and 10 for the Redskins. Mercer's tied at 5-5. Yeah, I just checked. You're back. Welcome back, Santiago. European reparations, 100%. 100%. Ohtani, 2 homers, 2 doubles tonight. Wow, yeah, he is popping off. He's the reason they're in it. 2nd and 10 for the Redskins. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 25. He's driven backwards. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. So another commercial break, hopefully the last one. If everything works out, this is the last one. Bottom of the 7th. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I think I just checked it when Ohtani had hit his homer. Yeah. So interesting there. Again, this one's a very important game as far as Game 3. Not obviously this one, Redskins and Chiefs, because this is a blowout and it stinks, and we're just ready for this one to end. But no, that one, of course, that's a huge advantage, 2-1. Franco's Spain was secretly a German ally during the World War II. That doesn't surprise me. I think they were commies, if I recall. Spain. You should be a Chiefs fan. I should not, actually. I would hate to be a Chiefs fan because that's a betrayal. I was raised to be a Steelers fan, Santiago. It's not like I switch. I can't switch. I was born into this. And I'm going to die a Steelers fan unless they publicly come out and tell me they don't want me. Unless they say, DrDelay, you're not welcome to be a Steelers fan. Then I will become the biggest Steelers hater 100%. 100% would switch sides easily if they were to personally tell me. Or I would, yeah. Unless that happens. I don't think that would happen. I imagine I have to do something pretty despicable for that to happen. I don't think that ever happens. So, unless, of course, I don't know. There's no unless of that. Just like on their part, they would have to do something crazy, I think, and then I would have to disagree, and then I'm called out for it because I disagree. Yes, you can. No, I can't. Can't do it. Can do it. We'll see. Again, 2-minute warning, folks. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I obviously know this game was a stinker. Of course, not for Chiefs fans like Santiago here. You guys pretty happy. But for the other 31 fan bases, it was kind of a bummer. I'm not going to lie. So that's just how it goes. Maybe one day we'll get a good game. Last night was a good game, and then it ended up not being a good game because the Steelers just couldn't do anything in the second half. Yeah, yesterday's games were all blowouts for me. Jeez, and Saturdays as well. I've been on a bad streak. Mariota in the shotgun. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Mariota, and there's a free guy, and he just throws it up in the air. It's going to be intercepted. He's at the 45 and pushed out of bounds at the 40, but Chris Jones was way offsides, and that's going to be brought back. Thank you for the streams. Good night, George. Thank you again for tuning in. Appreciate you as always, sir. Thank you. So that's a brand new set of downs for the Redskins. 152 left to go here. Again, I'm going to keep going because I don't want to quit in the middle of a game. That would be horrible. So Mariota in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. McNichols is to Mariota's right. Mariota drops back, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 33. He's at the 35. Extending forward and is brought down at the 39-yard line. Clock ticking at 1:40 and counting. Again, that's what we're all looking at here, I'm sure. Ready for this one to conclude. Mariota drops back, moving to his right. And he's going to take off and run. Dive for the first down. Loses the ball. And we'll see where it went out. Ball went out of bounds. I don't know what's going to happen here. The clock's going to continue to run here. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Mariota should be banned from ever playing quarterback again. Stinger does not like Mariota. I don't think he played bad. It's just unfortunate bounces that didn't go their way. I thought he was okay, 3rd and 1. They did not give him the first down. Mariota in the shotgun. Mariota hands it off up the middle, and he will get the first down after a couple. Brought down across the 40, brought down at the 43-yard line as the clock continues to run. Commanders fan, GG. Yeah, Commanders, I don't know. I don't know if there's any Commanders. I don't know if there's any Commanders fans here. If there are, well, hey, how's it going? But yeah, it's unfortunate tonight for you. Mariota drops back, moving to his right. He's still scrambling. Throws, and it is intercepted. And that is your ball game, folks, as the Chiefs will win 28-7. And there is a flag. You guys traded for Jonnu Smith, who was a beast in Miami. Why do they only give him like one pass a game in Pittsburgh? Because Steelers don't know what they're doing. Mike Tomlin doesn't know how to run an offense after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 90. So, again, this game pretty much a kneel down away, unless, the Redskins call timeouts on the kneel downs, which would be pretty crazy. That's something I would probably do. That's something I would probably do in a video game. So 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs. Again, they're going to take a knee, I imagine. But yeah, no. I mean, it's the same offense. Again, it's just a conservative offense that, again, we want to win the game with defense. That's been our strategy forever, and it just doesn't work anymore. Mahomes takes the knee, and that's going to do it here in Kansas City. 28-7 is your score. The Chiefs will move up to 5-3. Whereas the Redskins fall to 3-5. So again, that's they have to do a lot of soul searching there. Hopefully they can get Daniels back. Again, I don't even know if Daniels makes much of a difference with how this game went, because it was just rough. GG. Oh, yeah. GG, Santiago. Appreciate you again for tuning in. Skins defense was atrocious in the second half. Exactly. The O-line was horrible for Washington. No run game, no pass protection. This is not an elite D-line in Kansas City. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I pretty much was just like, I don't know if he makes a difference because it was just bad performance all around. It was a horrible performance all around for the Redskins, Commies, Commanders, whatever. So, but yeah, that'll do it for me. Again, sorry it was a stinker, folks. It is what it is. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As always, like I said, again, I really do appreciate you guys. If you're not subbed to the channel, thank you for giving me a chance for calling the game. Hopefully I did a decent job. Again, I know this wasn't my best performance because, I don't know. Sometimes I can tune out if it gets a blowout. That's something I will work on. I'll try to work on that later down the road. But again, the exciting games, I love them. That's usually when I'm at my best. Hi, peace out, delay. What a nasty game it was. Oh, so yeah, it was terrible. Appreciate you, RC, for checking in. It was a quick game. It was a quick game. It was under 3 hours. Yeah, it was under a 3-hour game. Santiago, catch you later, man. Thanks. It was nice meeting you. I'm sure I'll cover the Chiefs very soon. Again, I'm doing every playoff game. That is the plan, of course. So I'm sure the Chiefs will be there for sure. He just voted commies at the end. There we go. Mine as well. Yeah, we'll go and end the poll. So 60% of you guys were right. 37% were wrong. Redskins laid an egg. They did. So, but yeah, that'll do it. You guys all have a great rest of your night. I will catch you later. Again, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but it's trending that I'll be doing baseball. My final baseball game of the season. We will see. So if you guys are all ready for Game 4 tomorrow, that will probably be it for me. When it comes to MLB, and my next MLB game will, of course, be in March. And I'm sure I'll do the Tokyo series, depending on what I'm doing in March. I don't know what I'll be doing in March, but because that's like at 4 a.m., so I don't know. It'll be an interesting next 6 months, let's just say that. So, for me, behind the scenes. But yeah. All right, you guys have a great night. Yeah, 5 to 5 there in Los Angeles. And I'll catch you in the next one. Y'all have a great night. Again, you're legends in my book, folks. I really do. I genuinely mean this when I say it. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys have been so awesome. I'm very grateful for you guys because, I don't know, you guys have given me hope that this is possible. This is possible that I can actually do this for a living. So that'd be so cool. And it's all because of you. So thank you. And good night.